All right. So once again, I'm live. She'll coming back tonight. Dang on. Came a couple of other nights, man. Been a couple of interesting weeks. Media still talking about Taylor Swift, but when I found out this is nothing but a CIA origin. It really is a CIA operative, Taylor Swift, part of the CIA, packaged and delivered to you, probably by Pfizer. But nevertheless, it's interesting when you think about it. How they've been on our case for the last couple of years, and they call you a conspiracy theorist and all that. Call you all those types of names and all that. So it's very interesting. But it's the beginning of so-called Black History Month as well. So you're going to have a lot of psyops they're going to be running on you. Taylor Swift is just one of the psyops, as they call it. If you haven't been paying attention. So I do understand how vital that can be to people. But as we said in 2024, they're going to use all tactics to help you, to get you out of the way. And using all tactics right now is vital for them. So it is very crazy what's going on. And it's not very understandable unless you unless you figure it out. But when you figure out the script of what's going on, then you find out how to handle it. So I don't understand this script, Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I do understand it. And the reason I don't understand it is people have to understand. You're being played. I don't understand how they not catching on to you. They're giving you subtle clues all the time. You give subtle clues all the time. So I mean, it is what it is. So that's just the way it goes. And we have to be prepared for what's up. We're really gonna try to make this out alive, but some people it's not just gonna make it with you this time. Sorry, I hate to tell you. We got 28 more days in this month. But there can be all type of virtue signaling this month. So people have to get ready. or what's coming their way. And if you don't understand what's coming your way now, you may not understand what's going on later. Greetings from St. Louis. Thank you, brother. It's great to see. It's great that you're on. There's gonna be a lot of things. Well, a couple of things to talk about. I won't be talking about that long. I won't be talking about it that long. But you know, I'm waiting on these guys to come on and things like that, so I can break this whole thing down in the context. Um, Bring it down in the context and go ahead and get it out the way. This will be one of the things I'm gonna have to break down. But nevertheless, we'll go ahead and start. Fair use on the copyright disclaimer in section 107 copyright in 1976 allows made fair use purpose as entertainment, such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research. Fair use of use permitted by copyright statute may otherwise be infringing. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it.
Into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no holds barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White Sports fans, we're a little over a week away from the Super Bowl between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. Now, all week, nobody really has talked much about the Chiefs. Every article that I've seen, and I expected this, was actually talking about Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift has become bigger than the Super Bowl. No, almost nobody's really talking about Patrick Mahomes. Not many people are. It is about Taylor Swift. Folks, NFL fans have been annoyed with the obsession of Taylor Swift by the NFL. The league actually changed a bunch of their avatars and stuff on social media to Taylor Swift. I mean, NFL fans are truly dedicated to the NFL. They can actually care less about Taylor Swift. But the NFL never got the message, guys. They kept pushing it, pandering to the Swifties who are not real NFL fans. I've been pretty clear about that. These people are Taylor Swift fans. If she actually breaks up with Travis Kelce, they're leaving. They're not sticking around for NFL games. Yeah, the ratings went up with the Chiefs this year, okay, because of the Swifties. But those people are not NFL fans. They were there to see one thing and one thing only: Taylor Swift. Nothing more. Now, we're going to have to endure Taylor Swift for another week. And a lot of people don't believe that the relationship with Travis Kelce is real. It may not be. I don't know. I really don't care, man. They can date whoever they want. Doesn't matter to me. Now, Charles Barkley, NBA all-time great. You guys may not even know, but he actually has a failing show on CNN called King Charles with Gail King. So he actually has Bob Costas on there. And Charles Barkley attacks NFL fans that complained about Taylor Swift. And then Bob Costas gives an insane take as well, bringing MAGA hats and Trump into this. Yeah, this is completely ridiculous, guys. We're going to watch this clip here. I don't know what's happened to Charles Barkley over the years, man, but he has really, really lost his mind. And I'm very, very disappointed with Bob Costas because he says that if she was wearing a MAGA hat, nobody would be complaining. You know what? I don't want any politics in my sports. Okay? My problem has not been with Taylor Swift showing up to Chiefs games. My problem has been the media obsessing with her, taking away from the game. That's been my problem. When I'm actually watching like on CBS and Chiefs on, I get so tired of them actually cutting off to Taylor Swift and showing her instead of Chiefs, instead of the game. That's the problem right there. But anyway, like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Memberships to start at $5 a month. Tomorrow, we're going to be having our member live stream. You don't want to miss it. We appreciate the support. So here we go, guys. Right here on It's David Hoodstead. Charles Barkley says NFL fans who don't like Taylor Swift are losers. And Bob Costa suggests a right-wing conspiracy is to blame. Absolutely detached from reality. Yeah. They've lost their minds, man. They have lost their minds. All of the criticism of Taylor Swift really isn't really directed at Taylor Swift. It is directed at the media for obsessing over her and the NFL obsessing over her. Now, I'm not a Chiefs fan at all, but I'm not mad at the Chiefs. Okay? Listening to this, man, this is crazy.
I'll just say, I'm gonna look right in that camera. If you're screaming at Swift saying she ruined her, you're just a loser. You're just a loser or a jackass. You can be A or B.
One of the two.
One of the two.
You know what? When it comes to the Super Bowl, where a lot of people who don't watch football all year long double the audience, even of the conference championship games, part of that is the halftime entertainment.
Yes.
A huge part of it is the commercials.
Yes.
So for people all of a sudden, because they don't like something about Taylor Swift, either they don't like the Chiefs or they've inferred that Taylor Swift might not be a Trumper, then they're annoyed by Taylor Swift. I can guarantee you that all this news on Fox News would not be happening if she was wearing a MAGA hat.
Yeah.
They would love it.
Oh, but look at all the new people she's brought to the NFL. You see
Yes.
young teen girls who are now watching football.
And it's hard to
They're not real fans. They're there to watch Taylor Swift. They're not there to watch the game.
First
imagine
time.
the Super Bowl could have a larger rating, but in a small percentage, it may even up that. And in terms of merchandise sales,
Yes.
the Travis Kelce jerseys and all the rest, and the attention to regular season games, the NFL reigns supreme not only over sports, but over all of American entertainment. In a fractionalized universe,
Yeah.
it's the only thing that consistently aggregates huge audiences. Like 90 of the top 100 rated television shows in a given year
Yeah.
are football games, almost all of them NFL games. And so you would think they couldn't improve on that, but now they've tapped into another demographic.
Wow. This is nuts right there, guys. Absolute nuts right there. So people are complaining because that Taylor Swift may not be a Trump fan. Newsflash. We know she's not a Trump fan. Didn't bother me whatsoever.
That is absolutely crazy. It's nuts, actually. But it is what it is. Yeah, well, yeah. You said what?
I said I'm trying to connect to my laptop.
All right, cool. All right. All right, so that's cool. So he about to come on because we got to break this thing down in the context, man. This thing got a little bit too loony. Oh, you all right to rewind it. Now,
Yo,
yeah, well, yeah.
I'm calling it right now.
All
My
right.
face was not like this is weird shit, bro. And it's cold.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm right here. I'm just waiting. That's all.
Nah, that's what's hard.
All right, brother. All right, man. You on now. I'm glad. Yes. Come on. There going. I'm going to call you Shaq. I'm not going to call you a Swiftie. You hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got it.
Oh, okay. Now I'm just waiting on Frank to come on. I'm going to break this thing down. Matter of fact, I'm going to make a jackass look like a jackass tonight. I'm about to pin the tail on the damn donkey tonight. This shit funny. So, but let me play it over since you want to play it.
Who don't like Taylor Swift are losers. And Bob Costa suggests a right-wing conspiracy is to blame. Absolutely detached from reality. Yeah. They've lost their minds, man. They have lost their minds. All of the criticism of Taylor Swift really isn't really directed at Taylor Swift. It is directed at the media for obsessing over her and the NFL obsessing over her. Now, I'm not a Chiefs fan at all, but I'm not mad at the Chiefs. Okay? Listening to this, man, this is crazy.
I just say, I'm gonna look right in that camera. If you're screaming at Swift saying you're just a loser. You're just a loser or a jackass. You can be A or B.
One of the two.
One of the two.
You know what? When it comes to the Super Bowl, where a lot of people who don't watch football all year long double the audience, even of the conference championship games, part of that is the halftime entertainment.
Yes.
A huge part of it is the commercials.
Yes.
So for people all of a sudden, because they don't like something about Taylor Swift, either they don't like the Chiefs or they've inferred that Taylor Swift might not be a Trumper, then they're annoyed by Taylor Swift. I can guarantee you that all this news on Fox News would not be happening if she was wearing a MAGA hat. Yeah. They would love it.
Oh, but look at all the new people she's brought to the NFL. You see young teen girls who are now watching football.
And it's hard to...
They're not real fans. They're there to watch Taylor Swift. They're not there to watch the game.
Imagine the Super Bowl could have a larger rating, but in a small percentage, it may even up that. And in terms of merchandise sales, the Travis Kelce jerseys and all the rest, and the attention to regular season games, the NFL reigns supreme not only over sports, but over all of American entertainment. In a fractionalized universe, it's the only thing that consistently aggregates huge audiences. Like 90 of the top 100 rated television shows in a given year are football games, almost all of them NFL games. And so you would think they couldn't improve on that, but now they've tapped into another demographic.
Wow. This is nuts right there.
All right, what's up, Frank?
Yo, what's good? What's up? What up, man?
Let's bring this up. Me and Shaq were talking about this a little while ago. See all these names they call you, jackass, loser, and all that? They even had people saying that if you criticize this thing, you're an insecure man. Young, insecure men. I'm like, no, wait a minute now. Hold on. Because we making a statement we're insecure. You know what, man? This ain't nothing but a Marxist communist tactic they running on you to control what you think. That's all it is. It's a Marxist communist tactic. That man just said you jackass and loser. And well, he ain't call you experienced it this time, but he said you're a jackass and loser. You can be one or the other. Why can't he be the jackass?
Ooh.
Shaq. Why can't he be the jackass or the loser? Which one?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
They,
So that's what we say. I'm about to pin the tail on this donkey real good. Because this daggone clown got this damn show right. And then I'm going to bring it up and show you that Taylor Swift ain't nothing but a CIA.
I'm playing.
Yes, I'm playing. That's all she is.
Gail King. Oh my God. These are the words of
Yeah, that's right, Gail King. Yeah, that's
biggest
right, Gail.
ever.
But she did drop a truth bomb.
Wherever your business needs to show up, Vistaprint can print it, like on Windows or on.
Sometimes Charles Barkley, every now and then I agree with something he say, but
No, he all right, someone. Now, Shaq, listen to this, because she is gonna say something to let you know that he know what he doing. So, like, you think he's an idiot. This man is not stupid. He playing a good part. Listen to what she say. Listen to what Gail King say.
Get ready for a new kind of conversation with Gail King and Charles Barkley. They're joining forces to get real on the stories that matter most to you. King Charles premieres this Wednesday, November 29th, 10 o'clock Eastern Time on CNN. Hey, it's that time. It's time for
EJ's Meatball Satellite Night. Presented by no one.
Unsullied by sponsorship since
1989.
Hey,
I was trying to do my
thank you, Dr. O'Neill. I
got to
appreciate
mumble
that.
a little bit more to make it 1989.
There you go. So Chuckster, this is big, man. CNN on Wednesday night.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
The debut, the premiere.
I'm so excited. I've been hanging out with Gail for the last month, just doing rehearsals. We got a great team. Can I ask you something?
Yes.
How are you going to keep up with someone like Gail King?
Let's find out, because you know who's here?
Who's there?
Gail King is
okay.
on the eve of the. Hey, Gail, how are you?
No, I think the better question is, how am I going to keep up with Mr. Barkley? So you guys know when you have rehearsals, you doing blocking and stuff. Charles goes, I'm sick of this. Beep. Why can't we just start? Tomorrow we get to start, and I can't wait.
Hey, well, Gail, you know, it was back during the playoffs last year when the show was announced and you came in here in the studio and everybody's all excited about this. Now that you've had a few months to kind of hang out with Chuck, do you still think it's a good idea?
Yes. I'm even on a scale of 1 to 10, I think it's a 12. I am really, really excited. Number one, I adore him. I don't know, you guys know this. You already know this. He's very funny. He's also very smart. People just think, oh, Charles says whatever he wants. He is very strategic. He knows exactly what he's saying when he says it. He's not a loose cannon. He knows what he's doing.
Two major puppets doing puppet.
Wait a minute.
Great.
Wait a minute.
That's great. That's going to be a great show.
Just say that he know what he's doing.
Be a great show.
She said he know what he's doing.
Two major puppeteers. They know how to do puppeteer shit. It's going to be a great show.
Hey, well, the show ain't doing that well, but she heard what she said. He know what he's doing, and she said this ain't that he not dumb. Okay, she letting you know he know what he's doing.
Well,
so I'm psyched about that.
Gail, I am so excited for tomorrow. Like I said, we've been rehearsing with our team for the last month. But Gail,
and we have a good team.
Hey, you know, I hate you, right?
Why?
So we were on a Zoom call yesterday getting ready for the.
That doesn't sound very loving, Charles. That doesn't sound very loving. Take it back. Take it back.
Gail, I love you. You know, but I saw it on the internet, so it's got to be true. So we had a big conference call yesterday, and we were discussing with our team all the subjects. And Gail said, Charles, did you see the article about how much we hate each other? And she said, and I was like, what? How do we hate each other? She said, yeah, they called me to get a response that we've been bickering behind the scenes.
So you get the same thing we get then. We bicker behind the scenes all the time. We's over here, we arguing in the back. Oh, welcome to the club. Welcome to the club, Gail.
But Kenny, we don't even bicker behind the scenes. That's what's so stupid about it. We don't even bicker behind the scenes.
Well, that reporter meant to call me. He was trying to get my number and called you by mistake. And I'll give him all the information he needs.
Hey, Gail, we got the great Candace Parker with us tonight, sitting in for Shaq, by the way.
I know.
I appreciate it. I appreciate hanging out.
That's a great subject.
Hanging out with
the bum
guys
out
tonight.
for the
But
drop on
can you
their
tell
ass.
me something that has surprised you about Chuck? I know you haven't seen him since his Auburn.
Hold on. Damn, but no, I didn't know you. This is a trick up the sleeve you about to pull, because I'm finna drop a hammer on this. This is a great segue into the bomb off for the drop.
Now, I know. I got it straight. Let them finish, and I'm gonna let you drop this bomb. Well, wait a minute. Do you want to drop the bomb after this, or after I play the thing about Taylor Swift and the Pentagon? Which one you want to do? How you want to do this?
No, this is a great segue, because this is exactly where I was gonna go.
Let me let them finish.
Yeah. Watch this, Frank.
Can you tell me something surprising that has surprised you about Chuck?
I wouldn't say surprising. He's very quick. He's very up to date on all things, because we're going to talk about politics, pop culture, movies, sports, and he is so well versed on so many different things. That's not a surprise to me, but he's just so quick about everything. I'm thinking, what can I do to keep up with this man? That's what I'm thinking. I'm ready. I'm psyched.
I am pumped. But so me and Gail have a disagreement. I've never been to a play.
You never did.
He's never been to a Broadway play. He's a grown-ass man. He's a grown-ass man.
In most respects, he is, yes.
And Gail doesn't like golf.
No, I think it's
cheese and cracker ass conversation.
She's gonna take me to a Broadway play.
Oh, that's cool.
And I'm gonna take care.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. I do like that. Y'all have to film that. You guys.
And I said, guys, we should start with something that's colorful, with a lot of action, easy to understand, lots of music. So I have chosen Lion King.
Lion King. There it is. The Lion King. You're gonna love the Lion King.
You'll love it.
Chuck, you're gonna love it. That play is unbelievable.
Oh, I get it.
But here's the deal,
Frank.
Gail. You realize, Gail, that Chuck says.
Is he being inducted into the Hall of Fame, Coon? Oh, this is introduction.
Can we wait till the movie?
He's been inducted to the Hall of Fame. He's been initiated.
The movie's been out 3 times, dear.
Yes.
Hey, he getting initiated.
Everybody on that panel has seen Lion
Is he
King.
getting up to the upper echelons of coonery? Oh my
Gail,
God.
I will agree with you on this, and I will give you a compliment.
Oh
Chuck.
my gosh.
He is the one guy that when you watch a movie, he knows everyone's name of every actor.
Yes, he does.
He knows the lines in the movie. Then you go to politics. He'll go, oh, the senator of this state, of this. I'm like, how do you know the senator of South Dakota? Like, who kind of has that information? So I do agree. No one knows the senator of South Dakota right now. Anybody here, I'll give $1,000 who knows the senator of South Dakota.
No, I will tell you something that's been amazing working with Gail. We've been rehearsing for like 2 months. And we've interviewed, we had the best conversation with Wolf Blitzer, John King, Sanjay Gupta. We had Bomani Jones on the show.
Yes. Laura
Coates, yes. And we had
Senator Cory Booker.
Senator Cory Booker. We have been just rehearsing, asking these people questions about. The only thing that's hard about the show, I'm not gonna lie, I have to do like my own homework. I miss the good old days in college when I had somebody do it for me. That's the only thing I told Gail. I said, Gail, this is hard. I had somebody doing all my homework in college. I got to study all these people, but it's been fun, Gail. I'm not gonna lie. I cannot wait to get started.
Gail, we're looking
looking
forward to watching it on Wednesday night at 10 o'clock Eastern time. Great to see you as always. Good luck with the show.
It's always good to see. Hey guys, before you go, do you have any advice for me about working with Mr. Barkley?
Oh my goodness, you got time?
Come on, Candace.
You got time?
I think it's a little late for that, Gail. I'm sorry.
I'll tell you this, Gail. You'll hear him before you see him. You definitely will hear him before you see him.
Okay.
We appreciate you, and say hey to Tony and Nate for me, okay?
I will. I will.
All right.
Can I just ask one thing before you go? Charles, what are you wearing tomorrow, dear?
I haven't decided yet. I'm bringing a couple suits. What color are you wearing?
I don't know. I'm trying to decide.
Oh my gosh, this is really. Hey, we're gonna. Hey,
Hey, you guys stop bickering about wardrobe.
That's right. Why you never ask us that
guys.
question? See you tomorrow, Gail.
And watch this. And watch this, Frank. All this biggity talk. You know what I'm talking about?
But
Hey, they talk about the NFL. Oh, this is great. This is great. She bringing her audience to the NFL. With the NFL already got an audience. That's you got lifetime ticket holders for the NFL. You know, you had this one guy that had been having the tickets since 1957, right? Black dude, I think. But peep this though, Frank and Bernard. Great promotion, great marketing. Okay, Taylor Swift, she bring her fan audience over to the NFL. Now you just flipped it over to ESPN, which covers what? Basketball, and college.
No, that was TNT.
Women's. No, but they cover sports. They cover NBA. They cover
Okay,
sports.
got
right?
you. Okay.
Candace Parker on there, which is a what? WNBA player, college player. Now, hold on. Why the hell Taylor Swift ain't going to the WNBA game?
Ooh.
Bomb drop. Bomb drop. The NFL don't need no more fans. The WNBA didn't know. Why Taylor Swift taking that bitch ass to the WNBA?
Right.
Why they ain't promoting her going to the NBA to get them to? But they say they want equal rights for women. Okay, we'll bring equal fans in. That would what would be more marketing, big promotion ever than to have Taylor Swift, right, going to WNBA game.
Hold it.
Nah, hold on. Let me cook, baby. Let me cook.
Why can't this Parker on there with daggone the NBA inside the NBA? Why don't she be commentating on WNBA then? Why is she on there?
That's what I'm saying. Why they ain't bringing the big people to the WNBA, but they still behind everybody. Even you got some NBA players. You got even Charles Barkley saying, "Oh yeah, that's unfair for when the women equal rights. Women should be having equal pay as the men." They don't have the equal audience, fool. They don't have the equal marketing and promotion. Ain't nobody marketing and promotion in the WNBA. So where's it getting the ad revenue from to pay the salaries? Talk to me. Talk to me. Why they playing this game? Talk to me. What do you think, Frank?
That's a good point.
Why Taylor Swift ain't going to the WNBA? Why Gail King ain't in the W? Why she ain't reporting on the WNBA? Why she ain't talking about the WNBA? Why she ain't at the WNBA game? Why Charles Barkley ain't at the WNBA game?
Good point.
Talk to me.
And the thing is, are they what's the name? If her dude wasn't, you know what I'm saying, who he is, would she be going?
Man,
all they go together though.
If she break up with him or whatever the charade is, and he goes to another team, they ain't even gonna talk about that team. If he look, I'm gonna put it this way: if the worst team in the NFL this year was the Carolina Panthers, right, and she would date somebody from the Carolina Panthers, they wouldn't even talk about Taylor Swift because the Carolina Panthers only won.
No, you know what? I think they still are trying to promote that. I think they're still trying to promote it because, like you said, we in this media area where, yes, they want that. More people, more people. They talking about the NFL get a lot of
losing team though. I'm saying because after season they won't be playing. No, I'm just saying they couldn't promote it this far because they wouldn't be playing. That's all.
Well, no, I get you in that sense with this elite status though. Yeah, it don't make sense to be promoting somebody on a losing team. But another thing though. Somebody else, I don't know who it was, trying to spark up and create this division and create another side conversation. Or if this was why they hate? They talking about why they hating on somebody else. I guess they talking about the black media. Was saying something about Simone Biles. Oh, Simone Biles, she's married or she's married to the NFL player. You know, he plays for the Green Bay Packers. Why she don't get this type of publicity and dude, who cares? Who cares, man? Why y'all ain't going to the WNBA game? That's what I'm asking. That's hey, look. The same way I say Kevin Samuels come back, every time somebody bring up some dumb shit, I'm saying, well, why you ain't going to the WNBA game?
True.
Don't tell me about this equal quality for women, which, look here, if you work for it and you've got the, you know what I'm saying? I'm all for that. But I'm not all for these participation points bullshit, participation trophy shit. No. No, man.
Yeah.
And that's what we got a lot going on, participation trophy shit going on, man. Come on now.
Good point.
Well, yep. Well, that was all very interesting. Glad you brought that up because WNBA is not being promoted. Matter of fact, I'm gonna check on them later.
Hell no.
Let me check them out again. But let me play this part. This was what I wanted to get to, and we all gonna have a comment on this one. Now you can get this on your Twitter link or whatever. You got Twitter or whatever.
So the first one, that's the most famous and the most common, is working with famous people or being influencers to share information, a particular message. So I include Taylor Swift in here because.
Are you fucking kidding me? NATO Psychological Operations Unit. It's on the screen.
NATO Center of Excellence, NATO Strategy Communications Center of Excellence. Taylor Swift and the figure they got. Identify key actors to train and spread desired messaging. Encourage opinion leaders to share counter content, IO content. Opinion leaders may not want to share content or may actively share misleading content. NATO Strategic Communications Center of Excellence. Go figure. Put one it out. Let them keep going, but there you go. Look at that right there.
Of Excellence. The NATO Center of Excellence. 19. Taylor fucking Swift, who I probably rage posted about 1,400 times about as a geopolitical instrument of statecraft because her goddamn IP discography was purchased by the fucking Carlyle Group. The Carlyle Group, the private equity arm of the Iraq War, with Dick Cheney on its board and the entire Halliburton, West Texas oil mafia. They were the literal funders and profiteers of the entire West Texas military mafia, and it was jointly bought by the Carlyle Group and the Soros Group, who's the London.
They own her masters. Soros, the hedge fund group with George Soros own her masters.
In New York financier class of West Texas. So the fucking military industrial complex, plus its energy stakeholders who rely on the battering ram of the Pentagon, the State Department, the CIA, bought Taylor Swift's discography. She had to re-record her own shit last year in order to win her right, in order to have a parallel tracks to win back her own rights.
Didn't I tell you?
Yield out for Biden in 2020.
She don't got her own rights.
What was it? Time she
just re-recorded that shit.
This year,
on her master.
And I think it was the Wall Street Journal that hypothesized that Taylor Swift would be Biden's quote secret weapon to win the 2024 election. Oh, and by the way, her Eras tour, which is has the economy of I think top 20 nation states by GDP in the entire globe. Her tour. Taylor Swift is a cultural battering ram to swing hearts and minds towards the West. And the fact that here in 2019, it is her picture, and she is the first line of the NATO Psychological Operations Center's personal presentation for artificial intelligence social media censorship techniques, because they've worked with her in the past. Sorry if my mic is cracking. And as a key actor who can be trained to spread desired messaging. Okay, I'm not going to pop an artery.
Well, that's it for that. Well, Taylor Swift is what they call a plan of the CIA. It just shows you right there. NATO Center, they told you what is her goal? To spread desired messaging. Owns her hedge fund. Carlyle Group, the governor of Virginia, Glenn Youngkin, was part of the Carlyle Group. Who they fund? The Iraq War.
Hey, then Kanye said slavery was a choice.
Yes, sir. You saw it. Now, but that's what I'm saying. That's why Charles Barkley didn't call you a jackass when you talk about Taylor Swift. He call you a loser. That's why he called you insecure. All this. Because this is a whole psychological operation. I just showed you this ain't nothing but a goddamn psychological issue.
Right.
Not a damn witch.
Makes sense, bro. Just because it's not negative, don't mean it's not psyop.
Masters.
Just because it's not nothing negative, don't mean it's not a psyop. Makes sense. Just because it's not like a crisis, like somebody, you know what I mean, a mass shooting or so a bullshit ass ploy to take over some shit, or a fake little terrorist attack or nothing like that, doesn't mean that it's not psyop. That's true. I see what you're saying, man. It's all this is just just trying to form opinion. You know what I'm saying? For people to form opinion. You know what I'm saying, against these people. You know what I mean?
What did the
Form some
line
kind of
say?
opinion in their mind.
What did the line say? It said what? To control desired messaging.
Right.
Hey, but this is dangerous. Remember what happened to Bud Light? This is dangerous. See, you can go both ways now.
I know.
Remember, Frank? Remember what happened to Bud Light?
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, not too long ago. Yeah, that's right.
This could go both ways. This could be dangerous now. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. See? It could be dangerous now.
So when Gayle King, Charles Barkley, Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp say, hey, you're a loser, you can't stand Taylor Swift. No, just tell them it's a CIA operation. And the Pentagon, and the thing was called Psychon, they had a whole damn talk about the damn thing. Why the hell is this bro? Why are they briefing anything about this bro? You thought she was just an entertainer. No, she's a little bit more than that.
But that's the whole point, though, Bernard. You forgot.
I know.
Who allegedly was Hollywood and all this entertainment and industry was created on from? Who created it? Who got the money to fund it and create this? Where these motherfuckers was flying on jets around the world to perform and allegedly perform and do all this.
Wait a minute. Taylor Swift flew private jet to that game the other day. Now Taylor Swift said, climate change, we gotta stop this, pollution in the air. But they just told you she going to Japan to do a tour and then gonna fly back on private jet to be at Super Bowl Sunday. So she can't care about climate change that much. See, Frank, they always yes, sir. Make sure she get to Las Vegas for that game.
Hey, man.
Where the game at? Chak, Frank? It's in Las Vegas. Sin City, baby. Yes, sir. So I know there's going to be a lot of gambling and money changing in there. Be a lot of them. So I had to point that out. Now I'm going to get to one other thing about, I would bring up Mark Cuban, but I'm not even wasting my time on Mark Cuban tonight. When Mark Cuban said that he'd been using diversity, equity, and inclusion hiring practices, basically. So, man.
That's what he was saying? Who is he hiring? What so-called, who did he hire?
Basically telling you he believe in diversity, equity, and inclusion. You going woke,
well, my bad. He did it on that football team and shit. Predominantly a lot of people that look like us. So,
nah, Mark Cuban don't have that. Mark Cuban got a lot of foreign players on his team.
No, but remember when he had the Mavericks though, back in the day? But I feel you though. Yeah, there is a lot of. You're right though. You are right.
I think he just
Remember what he said that about Trayvon? No, what he meant that around the Trayvon Martin time? What he said? Remember what he said? He said he wouldn't walk down the dark alley past somebody with a hoodie, a black dude or something. That was burnt, bro. Remember that? Mark, I remember. Yeah, I feel you though.
Now
But
look,
hey, hey, that hedge. Okay,
Ava
before you go to the
Duvenay.
next story, what are the hedge? What that the Carlisle group? What did they just buy? They just bought something. I forgot. What did the Carlisle group just
Well, I
buy?
mean, they are a war company.
Did they buy just bought a team? What did they buy? They bought something recently. That was on. They owned something. I forget.
Wait a minute. I think the Carlisle, one of the owners or somebody with the Carlisle group was trying to buy the Baltimore Orioles.
Or was it the Ravens? No, I think it was the Ravens.
No, not the Ravens. Ravens own.
Was the Orioles?
No, ain't the Ravens. Baltimore Orioles probably. He probably the Baltimore Orioles.
I think somebody was talking about that. You're right. They were trying to.
Baltimore Orioles just got sold, or in the process of getting sold the other day. Now, Ava Duvenay has a movie called Origin, and here's the title of the article: How Ava Duvenay raised $38 million for Origin. When Ava Duvenay initially tried to get finance through the digital means for her film Origin, she hit a few roadblocks. She worked alongside her producer Paul Gons and her head of development Regina Miller to find the way. Instead of a studio back in the movie, they turned to philanthropists, including the Ford Foundation and nonprofits funded by Melinda French Gates, Lawrence Power Jobs, and 23andMe CEO Anna Wojcicki. Many of her backers had never invested in feature films before, but they believed in their vision. In the early stages, they set the film up with Netflix, but Duvenay said there was a timing issue. She wanted to make the movie before the 2024 election, and the streamers wanted to wait due to its already full slate. The two sides agreed that she could go the indie route. Notice why that movie came out, I think today, or it's coming out soon. Okay? Now the movie releasing latest on January 19th. Actually, is already out and features Andrew Ellis Taylor, John Burnton, Niecy Nash Betts, and more. In a joint interview, Duvenay and Miller discussed what could be Hollywood's new business making model for filmmaking and why they want to do it this way moving forward. It was a way to free ourselves from the studio system. It was a valid system that gives us gorgeous film that have changed our lives. Adding that she couldn't have done this without Miller's help. There's no way an artist or filmmaker can do this without bringing mind and stand shoulder by shoulder with artists need advocates. She and her fundraising team, the creative strategy with like-minded philanthropists and foundations to get the money needed to make the movie. So I'm not gonna read all of that, but what I'm gonna say is that you got philanthropists back in movie theater. That means these movies ain't organically being sold. So when they tell you this money being made, there might not be nobody in the damn theater. They paying for this stuff and they telling you that there's people there. You might need to go to the theater. Might not be people in there for real. I'm just saying. Chak, what do you think about this, man? Ford Foundation, Bill Gates' ex-wife. What do you think about this, man? Donating all this money for this whole movie. Shoot, on February 14th, they got the matter of fact, on February 14th, they got the Bob Marley movie coming out.
Isn't that like right before what's the Valentine's Day or no?
It's on Valentine's Day. And what's the movie? I think it's called One Love.
Even putting that movie, and then even putting that movie out. But see, if they pay you, if you pay somebody or you put some money up for something, then you gotta it has to fit your agenda though. I'm not gonna just give you no money for no what's his name? It's not gonna fit the agenda. You feel what I'm saying?
Man, they probably make a Malcolm X movie this month, man. Shit.
You never know. I know. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
so, I mean, that's one thing. You know, they're giving her dough. I mean, they give it. I mean, Ford Group and all them, they giving up money. You just what I'm saying for that movie. That means that there's certain. I mean, there has to be some kind of agenda that they push. You know what I mean? You know, in that movie or some kind of something. In my opinion.
Yeah,
I'm not going to give you fund your movie for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Just like Obama direct. Just like didn't Obama have producer credit and
In that one movie that just came out, what's the other movie? The movie?
Leave the World Behind.
Man, that's kind of weird. A former president, right?
Frank, did you just call him Joe Obama?
But what happened?
You called him Joe Obama.
Joke bomber. How about that? Joke bomber.
Joe Obama. Hell nah. You crazy.
Speaking of Biden, I'm gonna pull this up and show this to you. You can pull it up on what's this website called? Oh, this is from the Center of Immigration Studies. Biden administration sends millions to religious nonprofits facilitating mass illegal immigration. A CIS examination of one subset of 200 plus NGOs helping a mammoth UN-led immigration assistance project reveals pass-through taxpayer funding of the worst migration countries in history. And okay. This is Austin, Texas. The Center for Immigration Studies recently reported a United Nations-led regional refugee and migrant response plan calls for more than 200 nonprofit groups to dole out $1.6 billion in cash, debit cards, food, clothing, medical treatment, and even humanitarian transportation during 2024 to millions of U.S.-bound immigrants in 17 Latin American nations and Mexico. But suspicion that the administration of President Biden is directly putting the bill for at least part of facilitating the most voluminous mass migration now in this form can now be confirmed. A follow-up examination of more than 30 base UN-provided debit credit cards issued to immigrants in Venezuela, Mexico, nonprofits, among those UN NGO partners representing Jewish in late 2021, Lutheran, Seventh-day Adventist, Catholic, non-demonical evangelical organizations showed the U.S. Department Bureau of Population, Refugees, and Migration, and the U.S. Agency for International Development, USAID, have been mainlining taxpayer funds to these groups, which then distribute to them to keep hundreds of thousands of migrants comfortably moving toward illegal U.S. southern border crossings. So I'm not gonna read this whole thing, but you can get it on Center Mass Immigration Studies. But that shows you that you saw that thing that happened in New York yesterday where they said they're migrant people. These people are protected by the UN. That's why they can't do nothing to them. Well, they can, but they could be some serious consequences. Let me put that. So that's all I got to say about it. But that shows you that you got faith-based organizations, $1.6 billion funding this crap. That's why they call it faith-based initiative, Frank. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why they call it faith-based initiative. But that shows you they are really getting up in arms. Frank, Shaq, what do you think about them donating all this money? As a matter of fact, you know what? Forget all that. Let me play this part. I'm gonna play the little video of it. Forget it, man. You know what? I ain't. Yeah, let's get to that right quick. I gotta find it though, Frank. Hold on a minute. Cause some way I think this could, well, because I believe these migrants could do it, but I also say they crisis actors for you could be possibly. Oh hell! First black music teacher in Virginia Beach dies. Lead legacy. Dang.
New video is sparking even more outrage over the group of migrants accused of attacking 2 New York City police officers. That's what you're looking at on the left hand of your screen. Those guys were freed without bail. And now look at this. Here's one suspect flipping the bird to the cameras. He could care less. Another blows kisses as he smiles and laughs. The other suspect next to him also putting up the middle fingers and cursing at those reporters. Remorseless, brazen, smug. And now the question is, will the Biden administration deport these migrants? Trace, this video is so hard to watch. On top of the video that was so hard to watch of them attacking police officers. Will there ever be accountability?
No. And for your first question, will the Biden administration deport them? Doesn't matter, because if they do, they'll be back in 6 days. How many cases do we have where these people just come back? It's a revolving door. They go and they come back. If you or I or the Atlanta Falcons, as you were talking about earlier, went to Times Square and we kicked a cop in the head and we beat up a cop, we'd be in Rikers for the foreseeable future. That would be that. There's no bail for us. These people get out, get bail. It's ridiculous. And it's part of the problem where we cover the border every single day. And we know there's social media. They have learned that not only are there no consequences to go to the United States, they are incentivized. You get free health care in California. You get hotel rooms. You get all of the things that the people who actually are citizens here cannot get, and in some cases are taken out of, like high schools in New York and airports in Boston and places in Chicago where they meet and they gather, have now become these sanctuaries and these places where they house the migrants. And it's not fair to the American citizens. And they are infuriated in blue cities across the country, from Denver to San Diego to Boston to New York, wondering, why is this happening? And now the president thinks, because chaos doesn't poll well, he thinks now is the time to shut the border. And I've been trying to shut it since day one. And those darn Republicans won't sign on. And the truth is, come on, everything that Trump did, you undid. Yeah. And that was the reason we have this problem.
And the cherry on to that, Kaylee, is that messaging from those illegal migrants that encompasses all of that. It's the message, as Senator Marco Rubio put so succinctly. It's the message to the cops that they assaulted. It's the message to the other New Yorkers as they walk free with no bail. It's the message to all Americans as they go back to the shelters that we paid for.
Yeah, who are these people? I mean, look at this guy. This is stomach churning. Who are you? Where did you come from?
Who are you? Wait, hold up.
Clearly, you didn't come here pursuing the American
Yo, wait,
dream.
hold
You
up,
came
man. Let
here
me say
to
some
flip a
man.
bird
Damn,
after
dude.
beating up a police officer. And according to Marco Rubio, likely going back to a taxpayer.
Yo, why was that cop on the ground with him like that, man? I don't know, man. I'm not trying to, you already know, but me, I'm an open-minded dude, and I already know this border crisis thing is out of control. But you mean to tell me two cops couldn't take down one little, whatever he is, Ecuadorian or Venezuelan or whatever he is? I don't know. Why would you be on the ground with him like that? Like laying, like, I don't know. The video looks kind of weird to me. I don't know, bro. My bad. It looked kind of funny, man. Show that video one more time.
Now, as we
on the
think
ground,
about
bro.
the number on the terror watch list who have crossed
Why
our
is he
border,
laying on the
MS-13 who have crossed our border, we don't know who these guys are. We don't know their specific background, but we do know it's a fact that people of that nature have crossed our border. And what are we going to do? The brilliant idea of sanctuary state, blue jurisdictions. Let's put them by the schools. That was the plan. Put them next to little girls going to class. Let's stick people. For all we know, this guy was put next to a school. We have no idea. And then you move over to Boston, and I saw a stunning report on local CBS News Boston today. A recreation facility in a low-income community is going to be used to house migrants. And this recreation facility is home to a program, a track program, free of charge for kids in low-income communities. And the coach of that track program said this: "We have kids who are also impacted. Our program is one of the few stable times in their lives. But let's yank that program away from the American without resources, and let's put guys like this in the recreation facility, because that's what our founders intended."
Yeah, and I saw the leaders in Boston and Massachusetts saying, well, look, you all have this wrong. These people came here legally. No, they didn't. No. And they're basically all out on parole while they seek asylum. Do these guys look like people who need asylum? That they are somehow unsafe in their... Now, maybe they are, because they're criminals, right? Because they do stuff like this. This picture is worth 1,000 words. These pictures are worth 1,000 words. That you've got these people who at taxpayer expense are here, are taking our food, our shelter, whatever else. And then
I don't know, dude. That video look kind of, I don't know. It looked like,
Hey, man.
why the video look like that?
They dressing. Hey,
why they dress like
dressing
that?
like,
They dress like new money, bro. Like, come on, bro. No, don't get me wrong. I know there's a problem, and I know these people are really they really come into this country in droves. That's a fact. But why? For one, why they look? You see what the comment I put in there? Why are they dressed like that? You know what I'm saying? Even Virginia Slim say the way they flipping off the cameras and everything. It just they're not nervous. They're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. It just seems like this video seemed kind of funny. They couldn't take that one little Mexican. Two cops couldn't take. Why were they? Look, I never seen a police wrestling with somebody on the ground like they were like running. I don't know how to explain it, bro. It just look kind of weird.
Hey, look, I think it's staged, man. But
it look bad staged, bro. It looks super staged.
But check this out. I'm gonna play this video. Daggone Biden was in Detroit. Look at this. Man, get away from that child.
Yeah, but no, I sent you a video on your Instagram DM.
All right, hold on.
And this was in reference to what's going on up in New York with the migrants.
Oh my goodness, this is the funny stuff. Well, I told you Biden was in Michigan today, so meeting with the good old people, I guess. Oh my goodness, you know how it goes, man. I mean, it is what it is, man. Boy. What about the? Oh, is the one where you saying people's lives really matter? Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. I gotta download it. I ain't got the I ain't put no Instagram tab on here, so yeah. But I get to it. I get to this before I get on. I'm gonna just post it. Do like another link or something and get it. What y'all think about this, man? Daggone Biden going to this restaurant, man. What y'all think about this, man?
Yeah, he's just trying to pander, man. He pandering for. But see, honestly, they couldn't do this type of stuff. Wouldn't work, and we wouldn't fall for it. It's because a lot of us is conditioning on regular people that look like us, but at the same time, you got these misleaders. A lot of us just ignorant, bro. But you got these misleaders though, and these people, you know what I'm saying, that's supposed to be like the bourgeoisie of us, like the congressional black talkers that are pushing this to brainwash the masses of us. Does that make sense? It's all, it's propaganda too amongst their part. If we really had some real leaders, this type of shit would, honestly, I don't think this type of shit would go. You know what I'm saying? Because the real leaders would let us know that this is some bullshit. You feel me? From the top to the bottom, right?
All right, now. So Shaq, you always say, while they got your head over here, what's going on there? Well, just yesterday, January 31st, the governor of Georgia signed a bill defining anti-Semitism for the first time in Georgia.
Wow. You've been talking about this, man.
And Kemp signed off on a bill defining anti-Semitism for the first time in state law today. This bill passed last Thursday. Legally defining this act makes it easier for law enforcement and prosecutors to hold people accused of committing anti-Jewish acts accountable. Governor Kemp compared this bill to the one he signed after the death of Ahmaud Arbery and how this bill is another step in making Georgia a place for everyone.
Reaffirming our commitment to a Georgia where all people can live, learn, and prosper safely, because there is no place for hate in this great state.
In at least 8 states across the country, lawmakers are working on similar measures.
So while your head was that way, they signed an anti-Semitism bill. They told you 8 states about to do it now. Georgia the first one. And Georgia is supposed to be a Republican state. Come on, man. It's some funny shit, man. Boy. What do you think about this, Frank, man? If they want to make Georgia a safe place for everyone, why are you just doing it for anti-Semitism? What do you think about this, Frank? Always some anti-Semitism every time I look around. You hear me? You, Frank.
Yep.
What you think about this?
Wait, what state is that again?
Georgia.
What the hell's happening? What? Nobody messing with no Cree people in no Georgia? Is there a lot of them in Georgia like that?
Yeah, he got a lot of them in Georgia.
Wow.
But he signed a bill, and they defined it anti-Semitic in law.
But we've been talking about this though. You've been saying that a lot of, they're gonna start in these places gonna start making these bills, man. It's all script. You script it, just like the Asian hate. You script it. You keep making scripts. 8 states are gonna start doing this, huh?
8 states are taking similar measures.
Wow. See, now it's going to get to the point where, like the Asian
wait
hate.
a minute, hold on. Let's look at this.
Tonight, a troubling trend, anti-Semitism surging on Chinese social media since the deadly October 7th Hamas terror attack on Israel. The internet in China is, of course, heavily censored. Posts critical of President Xi Jinping and the Communist Party are usually removed swiftly. So why then would doctored photos of Israeli flags combined with swastikas, as you can see there, be allowed to remain? Well, some experts believe that is no accident. In fact, they suspect that China is exploiting the hateful content to hurt the United States. Will Ripley is out front.
As the Israel-Hamas war rages, a battleground of opinions on China's tightly controlled social media. A surge of online hate, very anti-Israel and in many cases anti-Semitic, the Israeli embassy in Beijing says. Matt Trush is a Jewish-American businessman living in China with thousands of followers on social media.
For centuries, China has been the biggest friend of the Jews, and until recently, that's now all changed.
CNN uncovered a hornet's nest of hateful content surging after October 7th. Criticizing Israel's military response in Gaza to the Hamas terror attacks. Some remain untouched by China's usually heavy-handed online censors.
For a person like me, a Westerner, to post on China's TikTok, highly censored TikTok, I have to be very, very careful. And yet, these Chinese bloggers, these hate bloggers, seem to have free reign.
Some online users combining the Israeli flag and Nazi symbols. Posted by netizens, the German embassy in China says the images are, quote, degrading to human dignity, and calls the posters ignorant idiots or shameless bastards. Some people buying Israeli flags on Taobao, China's online shopping platform, just to step on them and post the pictures online. Even the Shanghai Jewish Refugees Museum, a longtime symbol of Chinese Jewish history, facing a flood of social media comments demanding its demolition. Adding fuel to the online firestorm, some state media outlets accusing Israel of committing war crimes. Beijing has not condemned Hamas, but has called for Israel to stop its, quote, collective punishment in Gaza. Experts even suggesting China may be using anti-Jewish hate as a weapon against Washington. Israel's biggest backer.
It helps facilitate the Chinese government's foreign policy agenda, which, I mean, ultimately is to see the U.S. as the enemy trying to undermine China.
She says recent statements by China's Foreign Minister Wang Yi suggest an ulterior motive.
We have always firmly defended the legitimate rights and interests of Arab and Muslim countries.
A deliberate diplomatic strategy influencing how Chinese citizens perceive the Israel-Hamas conflict. If there's one thing we know about Chinese social media, it is very tightly controlled. Even material that is deemed marginally sensitive to the Chinese Communist Party often gets censored. So the relative lack of censorship around this anti-Semitic, hate-filled content does raise questions tonight about whether this behavior is being at least tacitly approved by the Chinese government. And this, of course, raising concerns, Eric.
Wow. Man, this shit is so, that was, for one, look, if that shit is monitored so tight, then how the hell do they not know who's putting that shit supposedly up there then? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like a psyop. CNN is the biggest psyop network, bro. Oh, these what's the names? What they say? These reports that we got. How do we know this shit is authentic, bro? Just because you got it? Okay, does MSNBC got the same shit? Does Fox News got the same shit?
You know what's in your cheap protein powder?
Did I listen to that shit? Does that make sense what I'm saying or no?
All right.
President Biden travels to the key swing state of Michigan today, and he's got a lot of work to do there if he expects to win it again. He won back in 2020 there, but the political ground has shifted, and some of the groups that used to support him, well, they may now be up for grabs. Ed O'Keefe is at the White House. He's been following all this closely. Ed, good morning.
Tony, good to see you. Michigan is set to play a crucial role this year, and its 15 electoral votes are very much in play. Polls continue to show former President Donald Trump with the advantage over Mr. Biden after Trump lost the state in 2020. Both candidates know winning support from union workers could be key in Michigan. Trump met Wednesday here in Washington with leaders of the Teamsters Union. And while they're unlikely to endorse him, Trump is hoping to make inroads with its rank and file. The current president is set to meet today with members of the United Auto Workers, which did endorse him last week, as you see there, after he stood with them on the picket line last year. But Mr. Biden also faces strong criticism and growing opposition from Michigan's sizable Arab American and Muslim American communities, who are becoming increasingly opposed to his continued support for the Israeli government and its war with Hamas as casualties continue to rise in Gaza. The president's been faced with protesters out on the road recently and at some of his speeches, and the fear of voters not turning out in Michigan is why he'll be rallying all the support he can today. Nate?
So what happened was, he went to Michigan, but Michigan got a big Arab community, but they, they're not too much in favor of Biden. I'm just letting you know. And it ain't just about no Israel. It's also about this LGBTQ stuff. So that's what's going on there. Just pointing that out. Shaq, what do you think about this, man? They're going to pass anti-Semitism laws. They're going crazy, ain't they, Shaq, in Georgia? This ain't in a liberal state. This is Georgia. A lot of Republicans in Georgia. What's going on there?
Say it again now.
I said I played you that video of Biden right there, but I also played that thing about the governor of Georgia signing the bill defining anti-Semitism in the law. He said everybody needs to be protected. This is Georgia now. This ain't no this ain't no democratic state.
But hold on. But once again, we gotta go back. Who actually signs legislation? The legislative branch. So it had to be the legislature of Georgia, not the governor. The governor, yes, it's the last one to get. So somebody had to write this legislation up. So it ain't just the governor; it's the legislative branch, the Congress, the congressional governor, the congressional branch, and their the state and senate, the House of Representatives.
Yeah, you're right.
Damn right. So unless we need to see the paperwork, I need to see that's when we need to start asking for paperwork now. Because if this shit propaganda, no, show me the paperwork and documents saying that this is a law. You signing this in the law. And who all signatures on this bitch. Who, you know what I'm saying? Then we gotta start doing, Frank.
True.
Show me the paperwork and documents saying that this is a law.
That's true.
Show me what judge what governing body wrote this and legislated this. That's what I need to see. Because all this
You're talking about
shit
China.
propaganda.
They're talking about China and dude was talking about China. You know, talking about, oh man, we don't even know. Now, that sounds like some BS too, bro.
Let me play this right
Why
quick.
they got us worrying about this other bullshit? They putting all implementing shit in these guys. See what I'm saying, man? They got you worried about Trump and Biden, but you got actually the legislative branch that's writing up legislating laws that these so-called presidents, executive branch is the one that signed the paperwork.
Wow.
They ain't the ones coming up with these laws and shit, man. And these
Alec, places like Alec.
Huh?
Like Alec, that's that group that be get, you know what I'm saying? They'll come up with laws and they they'll give them to either the presidents or the you know what I'm saying, the Congress people or the mayors or the governors, and they, you know what I mean. I'm telling you, there's a lot of these private interest people be writing up these laws and then give it to the or either sell it to the government. You see what I'm saying? But you're right, and then this thing, the dude, what was he saying? That's horrible, man. Like you said, they distracting us, man. I mean, honestly, in a place like Republican state like Georgia, that says a lot. That says it's not just the Democrats, man.
So
the
what?
Republicans they're down with it too, bro. They just try to all play like they don't, because you never hear no Republicans talk about no damn Israel. Let's just be honest. They're either
they down with it too, man.
talk
Come on, man. Trump supported Israel too. Come on, man. He ain't against Israel.
Exactly.
They all. Come on, man. Stop.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Yeah.
The Republicans don't never talk bad about no damn Israel ever. So that's another thing. You see what I'm saying? They'll talk bad about some so-called black people in a minute. See, that's the thing. See, that's why honestly, I don't do no I don't do no Republican or Democrat, man, because they're all full of it. You know what I'm saying? I really don't think us, the so-called black people, I don't think we should support either party, because none of we're not gonna get any tangibles for neither one. You know what I'm saying? Now,
they ain't wrote no legislation. They ain't got no legislation for your black butt at all. What legislation? Only thing the legislation they gonna come up with is laws to govern your ass and lock you up.
That's true.
A crime bill. That's the only thing they got for you, the damn crime bill.
That's true, bro. That was most negative shit ever, man.
Damn, Bernard. All we get is a crime bill, buddy.
Yeah.
More policing for us, not for other motherfuckers, as you can see just now. I just sent you the video. But they covered that situation, that incident a couple months back. I know Valerie covered it on Judge Brown show. And I knew they was gonna come back and hunt their ass because they just brushed it off as, oh, well, you resisted arrest. And here we go, all these migrants, these illegal immigrants and stuff up there. These damn Creed mothers up here with this damn tunnel and shit. Some people outside smoking a damn Lucy cigarette, Frank. Some outside smoking a damn Lucy cigarette on a public goddamn park or public sidewalk and get harassed by the police like we are terrorists, like we just shot up a whole damn school of people. They're gonna escalate a situation over smoking a damn cigarette or smoking some weed on the street. It just show you how tiny the authority how tiny these people are. For you to try to over authoritate over something small when you got motherfucking legal, you got real federal criminals that's crossing the border, committing crimes.
Literally.
And at best, me smoking so-called marijuana. At best, you can write me a ticket. At best, you know what I'm saying? You would get physical, grab somebody, choke somebody, because they ask you, okay, what are you stopping me for?
I know.
But you have these people that's for the government that will support that.
You notice that
the conservatives when we had these conversations.
My bad, Shaq. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you, but the conservatives the conservatives be like, oh, I'm not really like, I'm kind of iffy on the government. Yeah, you never know, the government be fucking us. But then they're quick to support the police. Though. It don't make no sense to me, because like the police aren't a part of the government. Like the police aren't their own municipality. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that. That's why I don't listen to them motherfucking conservative motherfuckers either. Like, no, we we have conservative values and all. I'm talking about them European conservatives. A lot of them are full of it. The motherfuckers don't know what the fuck they talking about. A lot of these people, these other groups don't know their real history. You know what I'm saying? I don't listen to none of these motherfuckers. But you're right. They're not trying to make no type of legislation for none of us. You know what I'm saying? They want to keep us on that bottom class. And they want these migrants. Look, they're not going to tell us, but they want these migrants and these people. You know what I'm saying? These immigrants. They want them above us. Let's just keep it 100. That's just like the feminist movement. Oh, we want to be equal to men. No, you want to be above men. You see, let's cut the bullshit. Let's cut the chase. Just like you know what I'm saying? And what's his name? Trump said something good the other day. They're letting them in for the votes. They're not just letting them in for the votes. They're letting them in here for the population. They're not leaving when they get in here. They ain't just coming in here, going and voting and leaving. These motherfuckers are staying. So guess what? They're gonna repopulate. Let's just keep it 100. And then look, the fentanyl coming from the Asians. Look, then the Asians going through the south of the border, dealing with the Mexicans, and having the Mexicans distribute the fentanyl. That's another reason why these motherfuckers over here for drug dealing. Let's just keep it 100. Let's keep it funky. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think? Isn't it a coincidence how all this fentanyl is coming over here all of a sudden, right?
Let me play the video of Chak sent me. I pulled it up.
And it's directly in regard to the video you just played about the migrants up there in New York doing what they do. And it's the relationship between the, law enforcement in America against us Americans.
No, let me take off my clothes. Let me take off my clothes because you guys sit there and touch me anyway. I have nothing. I have nothing. You sit there and let these white motherfuckers touch me and hit me and all that. You're not a bro. You're not a kinfolk, bro.
Okay,
you're not a kinfolk. Bro, why am I here? Nobody even told me when I'm getting arrested.
What's up, guys? I was hanging out. Just got off of work. Huh? Just got off of work. What did we do wrong? Oh, it smells like you're smoking weed. Oh, this is stuff from the store. It's not in the store. It's THCA. Are you smoking weed? You guys smoking weed? It's coming from the store. I can smell it coming from that. So.
You got it from the smoke shop.
Okay, well, go ahead. There. And my back.
Whoa! What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Get my shit! I just want my stuff! Why are you
Hey, lady. Hey, we're fine. Wait.
Did we stop? We just
got Stop right now.
Wait.
You're getting detained.
Why am I being detained?
I just told you that they sell it in the... You're getting detained.
Why am I being detained?
Turn around now.
Stop!
Turn around, you're gonna get tased. You hear me?
Why am I being tased?
We're gonna search you. Stop.
Why are you touching me? Why are you touching me? I just got off of work. Why are you touching me?
You're under arrest.
Stop! Stop!
Stop. Put your hand behind your back now. Put your hand behind your back. You saw it. Start. Put your hand behind your back. You're going to jail. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back.
Please. I'm not near you.
Don't strike me. Watch out. Put your hands behind your back. I got it. Wait over there. Stop resisting. On your back. Stop striking. Watch out. Put your hands behind your back. I got it. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Back up. Wait over there. Stop resisting. Put your hand behind your back. All right, 72. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back. Wait over there. Stop resisting. Put your hand behind your back. All right, so I punched her in her face, so she might need to. I don't know.
Legs. I'm nothing. I just got out of work. What the fuck? You punched me in my face. What the fuck? That's not even right. Or you're gonna get away with it because you're a fucking white man. You're a police officer.
Come on.
What did I read?
That's not in her waist, man.
Oh my God! Stop! Stop! I don't.
Stop moving.
Stop!
It's not a firearm. Stop. Walk.
We'll walk you inside. I'm gonna get the pump off you, right?
Bro, this shit slipped off of me, I swear. This shit slipped off of me when I was being pulled inside the car, so please don't hurt me or nothing.
Just don't give me a hard time. And I'm not gonna put it back on you. I got you.
I'm fucking scared to be touched again. I'm sorry. Oh my God, can I have some shoes or something?
Yep. So let me get you.
That shit hurts. Having 5 grown men put their fucking knees all over me. Ow! And they talk about that I'm heavy.
I'm gonna walk into the store right here.
I'm sorry. I don't want none of y'all touch me ever again. Please. In here, bro. Why are you touching my in here? Get me out of here! Why y'all gotta take 5 how many grown ass men to put y'all knees all over me, bro? What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is that? Be putting all their weight on me and taking off my fucking clothes. They say I got shit in my pants, nigga. That's my fucking stomach. I'm a big girl. So for you to stick your hands in my pants and everything like that, yo, fuck y'all. Y'all be coming to Bojangles and I be giving y'all my ultimate, bro, my politeness, and y'all still turn around. For the goddamn, y'all be eating off of us, but that y'all don't fucking help. Y'all just did the absolute worst violation. They coming to Bojangles, and it's crazy. Y'all the same motherfuckers that come to Bojangles for y'all fucking biscuits to arrest the niggas that's making your food. And bro, y'all are so fucking evil. Y'all are demons. Demons in skin, bro. Demons, bro. Y'all are, cause they the real KKKs, the modern day KKKs. Racist out here. Y'all so fucking racist out here. What the fuck did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Am I in here? What? Why am I in here? Why am I arrested? With no probable cause. There's no reason.
Man, that shit pissed me off, man. But see, the thing is, that right there is to condition everybody else to. Well,
who is this on here, man?
What happened? That's just good. That's just good to make everybody else feel.
You got somebody else on here.
That's to make everybody else feel the same way about us and make it to where it's okay to do that to us. That's why they put that out there like that. They don't never bleep that out. They don't never they don't never say, nah, we can't show this because it's too graphic. And you can play that on Facebook. You can play it on Meta. You can play it on Instagram. You'll never get no strike for it. You'll never get none of that. But if that was a Creed person or something like that, then it'd be a different story. But that lets you know. We can't. Discrimination is not used for us no more. That's used for everybody else.
Who's it?
Man.
What's going on, King BJ? Shout out Chak. Shout out Frank Nitty. Hey, man, this is Cuddy, man. DJ Cut Tag, man.
Yeah, okay. I'm about to say I ain't know how you
know, man, I change my shit up all the time.
What up, Cuddy?
What up, Shaq? Man, I just came to see the guys, man, over here trying to torment my heartstrings like a motherfucker, man.
I won't. Hey, look, I'm be dead honest with you. I won't even because I ain't know who the hell this was on here. I won't even. That's why I asked who is this on here. But
I was trying to tell him, but you know, when you want to stream yard and you get a phone call that interrupts the audio, so I couldn't even tell him.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, let me get my shit right. I got my Pan-African troll, this Bluetooth. You know what I'm saying? Let me go on and get myself right for y'all know who it is. Yeah.
Yeah, good time, baby.
Word.
How y'all doing, gentlemen? Man, hey man, where did y'all get that footage, man, of the young lady getting done like that?
Dude.
I got it from Instagram, man. I was somebody the girl Nikki Knight. She played the whole I guess that was from the body cam because this happened last year, right? We covered this shit last year, but at the time they hadn't released down in Carolina, they hadn't released the body cam. They was bullshitting with the body cam. They was saying that the female had hit the cop. The reason why they was they had hit him, but the video hadn't came out yet. You know what I'm saying? The body cam hadn't been released yet.
And they do that to the young lady like that?
Yep.
But see, the thing is,
check it out. Check it out, King BJ. I'm gonna do this. You know, I don't know if you know about me, man. I do a morning show, man. Me and Chief Holiday.
I've been on.
Yeah, don't fuck with me, man. Let's get motherfuckers over here, man. When y'all on y'all shit, man.
Okay, well, we're gonna
Y'all come fuck with me, man. Y'all more than welcome. They do that to the old girl, but at the same time, they do this some shit. Yeah, Cuddy a StreamYard professional. All you have to do is just hit it.
Okay,
I got you. They do that to old girl, but this is what they do to a motherfucker who's jumping police. Let's get it.
Yeah, we actually played that earlier.
One of the illegals who wailed on two.
Oh, you played the fingers?
Yeah, that's
yeah. Okay, well, I ain't even got to do it. Y'all see what it is? Middle finger to America.
Wow.
Double standards, man.
Now,
but see, they do our women like that too, because I remember a while ago, I was like back in the day, like 2014, 2013, something like that. I remember that CHP, it was a CHP cop, by the way. He was beating the hell out of this sister on the side of the road, man, just wailing on her, man, like MMA style, just on top of her, ground and pound, just sock her in the face. But see, honestly, that's why I don't have no sympathize and empathize for the Creed people and all these other groups, because when it happened to us, nobody say nothing about it. For two, you see what I'm saying? It's not the same kind of energy.
Hold on. Let me be clear. You said you played that before. You played them whooping that motherfucking policeman.
Yeah.
Did you play them getting released, flipping off everybody?
Yeah, that's why we said that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. God damn, dog. It's real in the field, hard in the yard.
But I had showed them before that faith-based organizations and stuff, they got $1.6 billion in humanitarian assistance, and faith-based Lutheran Church, Seventh-day Adventists, and all these other people are funding them. So that's that reason why they're protected by the UN. So the police can't do nothing. Well, they can, but the police might get punished for hurting these people if they,
But the thing about it is,
UN, right.
Well, I tell you what, the thing about it is, in some cases, I don't know how, we are too. Isn't that crazy? It didn't seem like old girl was a protected class.
Didn't seem like it.
Didn't seem like it.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I just showed him the thing with the governor of Georgia signing the anti-Semitism thing in the law, in state law. And 8 states are following similar measures.
So I seen that.
But let me do this
That's gonna be a big deal.
Let me do this right quick because I think I'll be here for about 20 minutes. You came in kind of late, but I'm glad you came. I just ain't know who it was on here, but let me shout you.
Man, I appreciate it.
I got this number. I'm gonna let anybody want to call in 571-450-0773. 571-450-0773 is actually in the chat. But I do look at this as a more of a okay, go ahead. I ain't see that. What you got here? Oh shit.
Oh, Shaq, you shared this before, right?
Yeah. That's my buddy. Yeah.
That's Bernard. That's who I got it from.
Yeah, we can't forget. They're UN protected class under FEMA. But they say the black community is too. Couldn't tell it the way they was doing the sister. Go ahead, y'all. I digress.
Ain't no. Hey, look, man. Look, they been hitting you with the pokes and the jokes. Like I was playing earlier tonight. I just broke down the Chak and this whole thing with that Taylor Swift bro, that ain't no more CIA operation. They daggone had the nerve to admit on camera it's a psyop. And then you got Charles Barkley and Bob Costas basically saying if you don't like her, you ain't nothing but a jackass and a loser. One or the other.
He probably thinks she look good because his wife look like the bad guy from Cobra.
Matter of fact, they called you a jackass and a loser. Why he a loser with that damn feeling show he got with Gayle King and all this other nonsense he got going on. But I don't, it is what it is.
You should have ran hey, look, Bernard, you should have ran the clip back to him. Let him see it. How y'all sniggering?
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah, them
inducted them into the Hall of Fame.
They sound like some high school girls and shit, though.
I'll play it again. I got it. Hey, look, I'm gonna just go ahead and play it again, man. You know what? Forget it. Daggone, ain't nothing. Hey, they rerun dumb shit all the time, so why can't I?
Let's get it.
I'm gonna play it for you when him and Bob Costas. I ain't even going back to that dumbass interview with Gayle King. Let me pull it up.
Damn.
I'm gonna pull this up. This is some funny stuff right here, man.
If she was wearing a MAGA hat, nobody would be complaining. You know what? I don't want any politics in my sports. Okay? My problem has not been with Taylor Swift showing up to Chiefs games. My problem has been the media obsessing with her taking away from the game. That's been my problem. When I'm actually watching like on CBS and Chiefs on, I get so tired of them actually cutting off to Taylor Swift and showing her instead of Chiefs, instead of the game. That's the problem right there. But anyway, like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Memberships to start at $5 a month. Tomorrow, we're going to be having our member live stream. You don't want to miss it. We appreciate the support. So here we go, guys. Right here on It's David Hoodstead. Charles Barkley says NFL fans who don't like Taylor Swift are losers. And Bob Costas suggests a right-wing conspiracy is to blame. Absolutely detached from reality. Yeah. They've lost their minds, man. They have lost their minds. All of the criticism of Taylor Swift really isn't really directed at Taylor Swift. It is directed at the media for obsessing over her and the NFL obsessing over her. Now, I'm not a Chiefs fan at all, but I'm not mad at the Chiefs. Okay? Listening to this, man, this is crazy.
I'll just say, I'm going to look right in that camera. If you're screaming at the Swift saying she ruined her, you're just a loser.
You're just a loser or a jackass. You can be A or B.
One of the two.
One of the two.
You know what? When it comes to the Super Bowl, where a lot of people who don't watch football all year long double the audience, even of the conference championship games, part of that is the halftime entertainment.
Yes.
A huge part of it is the commercials.
Yes.
So for people all of a sudden, because they don't like something about Taylor Swift, either they don't like the Chiefs or they've inferred that Taylor Swift might not be a Trumper, then they're annoyed by Taylor Swift. I can guarantee you that all this news on Fox News would not be happening if she was wearing a MAGA hat.
Yeah.
They would love it.
Oh, but look at all the new people she's brought to the NFL. You see young teen girls who are now watching football.
And it's hard to
They're not real fans. They're there to watch Taylor Swift. They're not there to watch the game.
imagine the Super Bowl could have a larger rating, but in a small percentage, it may even up that. And in terms of merchandise sales, the Travis Kelce jerseys and all the rest, and the attention to regular season games, the NFL reigns supreme not only over sports, but over all of American entertainment. In a fractionalized universe, it's the only thing that consistently aggregates huge audiences. Like 90 of the top 100 rated television shows in a given year are football games, almost all of them NFL games. And so you would think they couldn't improve on that, but now they've tapped into another demographic.
Wow. This is
all right, man. So you don't like Taylor Swift, you're a jackass and loser. Let's put it like that. You're just a jackass. Fuck you. Yeah, what it is.
Hey, let me hey man, I'm gonna bring it tomorrow in the morning. I'll give it right here to you right now.
Wait a minute.
Sure.
What's going on here? Hold on, man.
Oh, forgot. Tell him. Oh, this is the #1 Chiefs fan on the damn on the goddamn.
Oh yeah.
Talk to him.
Kansas City. Baby. Yes, baby. I tried to let them know that this was Lamar's year. They didn't hear me. You know what I'm saying? He got his money. That's it. He ain't getting no Super Bowl. But yeah, man, go on ahead and kick that up real quick. Wait till you see this.
The new web creation platform built for agencies.
All right, let's switch gears. In today's Daily Health, we kick off American Heart Month, and we're talking about a secret deadly cholesterol.
Billions of Americans are born predisposed to it.
Wait a minute, man. They told you Black History Month is American Hot Pump now. Damn.
Yeah, but you notice how they tell us this in Black History in this month. So what are they trying to say?
Come on, man. Okay. Go ahead, man.
So very few know about it. NBC News medical reporter Erica Edwards joins us now. So, Erica, can you explain for us what this type of cholesterol is and why it's so dangerous?
Yeah, good afternoon. So it's called lipoprotein A, and like LDL, the bad cholesterol, it increases plaques in our arteries. But it's even more dangerous because Lp(a), as it's known, also causes blood clots. And here's the kicker: this is a genetic thing, so you are already born predisposed to having these levels of Lp(a), and there's nothing diet and exercise can do to bring those levels down.
And so, Erica, you were just saying Lp(a), it sounds like it's worse than, make sure I'm understanding, it's worse than the bad cholesterol, as we call it. And do they screen for it? Because I think I understood that they don't really screen for Lp(a).
You're exactly right, Kate. They don't screen for it. And historically, that's been because there's no treatment for it. We don't have any drugs at all to treat high levels of Lp(a). So the thought was that why, put someone through this if and worry about it if there's something that doctors can do. But having that knowledge, a lot of doctors are saying, can really help people reduce their heart risks in other ways. I spoke with a woman in Ohio, 51-year-old Lori Welsh. She has a strong family history of Lp(a). Going back 5 generations on her mother's side, people had strokes and heart attacks in their 40s and early 50s. No one lived past age 54. Welsh's mother had 3 heart attacks, but lived into her 70s, Welsh said, because she already knew that she had this heightened risk.
I think when you find out you're positive for any kind of disease or disorder, or you have some kind of a risk factor that puts you at risk for some kind of a disease, and you find this out, I think you make decisions with a different kind of intention. Whenever there was anything that she could tell was just not right, she went and saw the doctor. Never missed an appointment with her cardiologist, was under the care of a lipidologist.
Welsh is now participating in a clinical trial of one of those experimental drugs for LP(a) at the Ohio State Wexner Medical Center. Results are expected next year. Kate Zinkley.
Fascinating stuff. Erica Edwards, thank you.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking.
Wow.
So why they all the way in the 2020s? Why are they talking about this now? How come they've been having talk about? You know what I'm saying? What's up with that's like so many people already got. You know what I mean? Probably got this to work. You know, y'all see what I'm saying?
Yep, I see it.
And they know there ain't no cure. Like, man, it's some population control going on, man. Different methods of taking people out, man. That's how I look at it.
Listen, niggas in New York better be careful. They're being considered food. Food. They made this nigga into chops.
You know, there's a DJ in Memphis that they found decapitated too, named DJ Slick Rick or something.
See, yeah, but he was in on some other shit. I heard he was on some like drug shit, fucking with them hillbillies and shit. But yeah, man, the dismembered body of a black man was found in the freezer in the Brooklyn apartment of a white couple, Heather Steins and Nicholas McGee. Boom. Look at that. That boy, that her teeth look like she been biting through bone. Straight up.
Biting through steel.
Turn this nigga into product.
What the fuck?
Oh, hold on. Where was that, Cuddy? Where was
This
that?
is Brooklyn. They over. It's hard to eat, man. They said forget all of that. What is that? That incredible meat.
Right.
Hey, did you hear about them 3 Kansas City Chiefs fans that died in the freezing cold?
Yeah, you know what happened though, right?
I forgot. Actually, I remember when it happened.
Man, they over there messing with their childhood friend who used to make the little stuff for him, little drugs and stuff. He became a chemist, a biotechnician or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And he would whip up some shit for him, and they be out there on some shit he done whipped up. Well, they went outside off some shit he whipped up. And, you know, he went upstairs and went to sleep for 2 days. They went outside for 2 days to sleep in minus 37 degrees wind chill. So they were just on some drugs and went out there and passed out and froze to death. Allegedly. It'll come out. It'll come out. You'll see.
But you know what? Did y'all hear about the other one though? It was another one with this guy was supposed to be allegedly so-called, we call that's black man. But he was supposed to be drugged to this white couple, and they ended up chopping him up and putting him in their freezer. Y'all see that one?
This is it. That's what I'm
right here.
Well, I don't know about this. This just happened the other day. These people are chopping niggas up.
Yeah, they found him in the freezer. Now they found him in their freezer, in their refrigerator. The refrigerator was wrapped up and taped when they came in there.
Hey man, look at that nigga's face. Look at that nigga. He like, man, he got the face of, man, they got me.
Damn.
They
got the damn face.
These motherfuckers done got
me.
Damn. For real.
I don't fuck around. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. Matter of fact, man, while we was on live, man, the police rolled up in his apartments where I'm at. I mean, all this sirens and shit. Man, they rolled up in here looking for somebody deep. Shit. I'm a little big. I'm in a little big Havana. Shit.
Yeah, it's crazy out here, man. Gotta watch out.
But you going live in the morning though?
Yeah, I'll be live, man, in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to touch base with y'all brothers. I seen y'all was live. I want to share some love and support, man. And I see y'all, man. Y'all had me tormented, man. Hey
Hey,
man,
look,
what
I'm about to get
city
on.
was
Hey, look, hold on. Before you
That's
go,
North Carolina, man.
before you go, who?
No, he was talking about the video with the chick, with the female that he played.
Oh, yeah, that's in
That's
North
North
Carolina.
Carolina, dog. You can look that up. Yeah.
man?
Hey, look, check this out. I want to show you
Okay.
something because ain't nobody called yet. So, and I'm about to get off maybe about the next 10 minutes. But I want y'all to hear this thing from the Pentagon because y'all heard about this thing where they showed the people in Georgia up there. They said the guy killed a drone attack or something.
Yeah, it was three brothers. It was a brother and a couple chicks, a couple sisters, or
Man,
something
look,
like
man.
that.
Right, yeah.
They had an interview in the briefing room. They said they didn't know it was Iran. They didn't know. I'm telling you, it's a psyop, and they probably killed them people that they ain't gonna sell.
Man.
But why would they even say, but see, if somebody strikes and hits whatever, how are they just going to accuse somebody? You know what I'm saying? And then the news puts it out there. See, that's what makes it even worse. That's the propaganda right there. You see what I'm saying? The news basically putting out the propaganda and the bullshit narrative, no proof. Like you said, it's friendly fire.
I'm gonna let the girl talk about it. Last video.
Says additional air defenses are being sent to the base in Jordan, where 3 U.S. suspected the attack did not have the same air defense capabilities as other bases in the region because it hadn't yet been the target of a previous assault. And we're still waiting to hear what the official U.S. response will be to all of this. Here's what President Biden had to say earlier today. Yes. Deputy Pentagon Press Secretary Sabrina Singh joins us now. Sabrina, thank you for being with us. Let's begin with the president. He says a decision has been made about how the U.S. will respond to this attack. What kind of response should we expect to see?
Thanks, Bob, for having me today. I appreciate the opportunity to be with you. Look, I'm not going to forecast what our response is going to be. What I can tell you is that, and what the president said and what the secretary has said, is that we are going to respond, but it's going to be at a time and place of our choosing. I don't want to get ahead of any military action that we're going to take. Of course, it wouldn't make sense to forecast our punches here. But what I can tell you is that there will be a response because we are going to hold those people accountable that did inflict injuries onto over 40 of our service members, and of course, tragically resulted in the death of 3 of our service members as well.
Sabrina, when was the Pentagon made aware the president had made a decision?
We're in constant communication with the White House, with the president. The secretary has been in regular meetings with the president at the White House, and of course has been in touch on a very consistent basis with the National Security Council. So again, I'm not going to give you a timeline here of when decisions were made, but I can tell you that the secretary and the president have been in lockstep the entire way.
For some Americans who might not be following every single detail of this, how should they understand the complexities of who could be targeted in this expected response? Is it a nation, a group, a certain person? How does the U.S. see the adversary in this particular situation?
Well, that is a great question, and it is a complex situation that we are dealing with when it comes to the attacks on our forces in Iraq and Syria. I think what's important for the American people to know is that these are Iran-backed militias that have been conducting attacks on U.S. forces that are there in Iraq and Syria for the sole mission to ensure the enduring defeat of ISIS. We don't want to see ISIS resurge to what it once was back 10 years ago. So that's why our forces are there in the region to protect and to ensure that ISIS never gains the strength that it once had. Again, we know that Iran continues to arm, equip, support, and train these militias, and they are the ones responsible for these attacks, and that's who we are going to hold accountable when we do respond.
What do you make of some Republicans on Capitol Hill tweeting out or sending out social media messages that say, target Tehran?
Look, again, I'm not going to get ahead of the president. I'm not going to get ahead of any decisions that have been made. What I can tell you is the groups that are conducting these attacks, we know have Iran behind them. They have the support of Iran. They are trained and equipped by Iran, but they are operating within Iraq and Syria. They are attacking our forces there, and of course, tragically in Jordan. So again, the president is going to take all necessary means that he feels to protect our forces, to protect American interests. But I'm not going to get ahead of what military action looks like.
As you make a decision as an administration, the president makes his final decision. What does it look like in terms of engagement with U.S. allies in determining what's best, not maybe just for the United States, but maybe for U.S. allies as well? Is this being discussed at length, the response, the possible response with allies, or is this more of a U.S.-only deliberation?
Well, you've seen our response with allies in Houthi-controlled areas in Yemen. We've conducted multilateral strikes with the UK and other countries that have provided support for those strikes. And you've seen us do it time and time again. And we're going to continue to do that. We value the support of our partners and allies in the region and all around the world. And the attacks that we're seeing on our forces in Iraq and Syria, those have coalition forces present at those military facilities. And so it is very important that and our partners and allies understand why we are taking the action that we are, whether it be unilateral or in some cases multilateral. And that's what you've seen us do in those Houthi-controlled areas in Yemen.
Tower 22, help us understand the defenses of Tower 22 and whether there could have been a better job done or what it tells us about U.S. vulnerability in places like Iraq and Syria.
Well, as you can appreciate, Central Command is looking into this right now, trying to figure out how a drone was able to evade U.S. air defenses. I'm not going to get ahead of their review. That's something that they're going to continue to evaluate. And make no mistake, they're going to take every measure and every precaution necessary to protect U.S. forces. And they're going to continue to do that. Whether that means changing anything, I'm not going to forecast that here. We certainly wouldn't want to tip our hand either way. But what I can tell you is that for the commander of Central Command, for the secretary, and of course for the president, the protection of U.S. forces is a priority, and we're going to keep that top of mind.
The administration has framed this attack as an escalation. Should the American people be bracing for more escalation from these forces in the coming weeks and months? Is this something that's just kind of a spot attack, or is this part of a mounting escalation on the horizon?
Well, I can't predict what these IRGC-backed groups will do. But what I can tell you is that we've seen a pattern of these attacks since October 17th. We've seen over 100 attacks on our forces, and whether it be in Iraq or Syria, and now, unfortunately, with the case earlier this week in Jordan. So we've continued to see these attacks. And the attack that we saw on January 28th was, in fact, an escalatory attack, as it did result tragically in the death of 3 of our service members. But again, I can't predict what these groups will do. We've continued to message very publicly, in fact, that we urge them to stop. They haven't, and our response is we are going to take action. We are going to hold them accountable, but we're going to do so at a time and place of our choosing.
What is the role of Congress in the coming weeks in helping the administration or working with the administration on determining a path forward, especially if it involves further military action?
Well, we regularly consult with Congress. They are, of course, notified of any actions that we are taking. And so Congress plays a vital role in that. And we value our partnership with whether it be members of the committees that we work with on a day-to-day basis or other members on the Hill. Of course, Congress plays a part in any role when it comes to U.S. forces and protection of our forces, whether it be Iraq or Syria or around the world.
All right, that's it for that.
Yo, breaking news. Breaking news.
What about them Chinese hackers? The cyber attacks? Is that it?
No, actually, the toxicology of a report is in on the Kansas City Chiefs fans that was found in the backyard.
Yeah, you know what? It did come out early. I happened to glance across. I just ain't getting all the way to it yet.
Cocaine and fentanyl.
Hey, that fentanyl, man. Hey, look, that's what I said earlier, man. They bringing these immigrants, whoever it type of ends up in here, they bringing them up in here. You know what I mean?
They're not immigrants. They sleeper cells.
Look, them fentanyl it's not a coincidence that fentanyl. Where you think the fentanyl come from Mexico, but then by way of China? Why you think there's a lot of Chinese immigrants coming through the border? I'm
They
just
say
saying.
he's back, Dawson. That's what they say. They say he was at the briefing room the other day, but I'm trying to find out why they showing her, right?
Name CBP1. CBP1.
But these people, man, like I said, they got an agenda. You know, they got the war hawks going, and you know what time it is. So, I mean, I just say people need to be careful.
It's bad, guys. It's really bad. I mean, there's no other way.
No. 200,000 flew into our country. They came by plane. They bought a plane ticket from their home country, and they flew into 43 cities. And guess what? Here's the kicker. You're not going to believe this. It happened on an app that the Biden administration has. They were able to come in our country illegally by registering on a Biden administration.
CBP1.
Administration app. That's how they did it. This is how damn bad it is. We have people coming in, planes, trains, automobiles, and boats, illegally invading America.
That we've been seeing a lot of UN vehicles on trains, but we haven't seen a UN army. He said that all these people that are coming across the border are going to be the UN army. They hit me like a ton of bricks.
They're mercenaries. They are UN soldiers. They are getting paid. This is their selection. This was their draft. Yeah.
See? Oh, let me see. And how much is anything on that card now at all? Any money?
Are these shipping containers that say UN? They're white shipping containers.
So when you said sleeper, yeah, man, you don't know what.
Sleeper cells, man, they're getting ready to stand attack.
You know, they say it's the United Nations, allegedly.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The Vatican.
Well,
I heard he was gone too, Rashawn Green. I'm just telling you, they claimed that's him, but I heard that daggone he got killed in an attack. So it is what it is. But that's the way it is, man. Hey, look. Yeah, what it is. Like I say, get ready. Make sure you're packing. Daggone.
Hey, but look, hey, y'all drop y'all emails in the back chat, man, because like I said, Cuddy, he do the show in the morning time, right? It go for a long time. Frank got his own show time. He do late night sometime too, Cuddy.
No shit. Okay.
Yeah. So do y'all emails, drop your emails and you know what I'm saying, your stuff in the back. That way y'all can pick each other stuff up, because also I know you've been covering this marketing stuff in Chicago, and like I said, Bernard, you know a couple of guys, as you know, up in Chicago that's hands on. And the guy Marcus, you know what I'm saying, he is open. He doing interviews right now. Bernard Marcus and
Mark, you've been doing interviews. I try to. I got man. Dang, I be getting that thing. Yeah. Oh yeah, they good. They in private chat. I said, whoa. Good tag.
So y'all can link, and you can get Marcus or something, and some other individuals that's directly in Chicago that's doing the activist work, that's speaking back against it, trying to fight back against it, because they are trying to get media coverage and to alarm the people that they ain't just standing for it, and they have a right to stand up as people. As Americans, we have a right to stand up.
I got an old head, man, and this man, for real, man. I mean, you could tell he one of the OGs, you know what I'm saying, and he talking for real, like, you know, hey, we about to get ready to start turning up.
Right.
More or less. And then they done put them people in a blender.
But see, that's the template. Remember, Cuddy, they don't just, that's a template. So if they send that template here, there, and over there, it can be what? Used everywhere. Facts. Uganda, all these, anywhere they, the Middle East, what's going on over there? It's the same template.
Look,
right?
This is the thing, though. This is the thing that people are not putting together. We're seeing an influx of Arabs, Sudanese, right? People from Senegal and Yemen. We're seeing a lot of Chinese people coming across, right?
Right.
What we don't know, what we didn't know, is that allegedly the Chinese government and the Mexican cartels are together.
Yep,
Did
that's
you
what I
know?
just said. That's what I just said. Then I just said, you know what I'm saying? That's that, you know, they're getting it from the China, the fentanyl from the Chinese, and then they're distributing it out here through Mexico.
Now, what? In fact, I didn't want to do this, but I guess I got to, man, because it's real. Because we don't realize what's going on, but there's a war going on by proxy. You know what I'm saying? There's a war going on by proxy. You know what I'm saying? Let me put this on real quick so you can see what I'm saying. Because
I agree with you.
the cartels, they are the proxy war that we're fighting right now, and they're representing China. Check it out.
Basic, intermediate, and advanced training, and they are fighting for survival every day. I wish you could sit down with me and one of them and listen to them talk. The words they use are, "We are at war." Now that's their perception. I don't care what anybody says. Their perception matters because they're training every day. They're engaged in battles every day. I just got off the phone with Lieutenant Chris Olivetis. You may be familiar with him. He's the Texas Department of Public Safety's public information officer. And we stormed with the Texas Rangers last week an island known as Fronton Island. It is ground zero for the most violent region on the southwest border, and it's 170 acres. And the reason we stormed that island is because we were taking it back from Cartel del Este, who was using it to move everything from improvised explosive devices, weapons south, guns south, but also to use it as a sanctuary to move methamphetamine and fentanyl and cocaine into the country.
So yeah, it's going down, man, in the world right now.
We say this. We're conspiracy theorists. Are you this? Are you that? Are you not? That's the crazy thing about it. It's just like people. You know what I mean? People need it to literally smack them in the face for them to believe. Like, you know, and if fentanyl that fentanyl wasn't out till 10 years ago like that. You know what I'm saying? That's 5 years. What does that tell you? You know, something's not what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
No. But couple this what you just played, Cuddy. And what did we cover the night before last, Benoit? What the Mexican government doing?
Putting that foot on that neck. Talking about, yeah, we need monies, we need this, we need that. But when Trump was in office, they was like, no, sir. Okay, sir.
Did you know they suing the United States government for $10 billion? Did you know that?
Who's suing them?
No, they're not suing them. That's not what they're doing. They're not suing them.
No, they're not.
What they're saying, what they're demanding for them to stop the influx of migrants coming through the border, they want to make sure at least that they get $20 billion annually. Then they want to make sure like 150 million people, whoever come over here, get that's already over here, and then Ben came over here, get their green cards and whatever. You got a list of demands in order for him to step up. I'll show you them Chinese hotels. You seen them Chinese hotels all in Mexico? Allegedly.
What is that? Right. What does that tell you? I'm saying, right?
Shoot, I can't think of what his name is, but they took the whole track. They flew all the way down to South America, jumped right behind the migrants, took their whole trail.
Right?
Huh?
Them two brothers, right?
No, it wasn't no niggas.
No, it's two brothers. You talking about the two dudes that was doing the reporting, right? The two journalist dudes that was doing the reporting shit?
Them ain't no brothers.
I thought they no, I'm talking about. I thought they was brothers, like I'm talking about
Oh, you mean
blood brothers.
into each other?
Yeah, kin to each other.
They might be. I don't know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, they took that whole trek, filmed it, made a documentary, and all of that. And I'm gonna play that shit as soon as I get it, so we can see them sacrificing chickens and shit. Allegedly.
Damn, they filmed that too?
Man, yeah, they went to to all of the pit stops. Because there's a whole bunch of pit stops between South America and up to the border.
Mm-hmm.
So they can rest up, eat, chill, do whatever they gonna do before they make it to the border and party in the middle of Chicago again.
And they giving them a sex kit and everything.
Man, they had to give them one of them kits when they get in that jungle.
Hey, could you imagine the germs that they bringing though, man? Viruses and shit that they bringing though.
They don't give a fuck about none of that, dog. These motherfuckers just was dealing with Zika. You don't remember Zika?
Yeah, to make your head look.
That's a problem.
You're talking about the Zika virus, Zika?
Yeah, that Zika was taking the babies back to Neanderthal. Cro-Magnon.
God damn.
Yeah, talking about the mosquitoes. So I mean, I ain't forgot about the Zika, bird flu. Shit, we don't know nothing about jungle fever, jungle rot, none of that shit. So yeah, they could be coming through with some stuff, man. Gotta be careful, man. Just gotta be careful. You know, Denver alone has 40,000 in a city that has 700,000 before the 40,000 came. Could you even imagine what one city having an increase of the population by 40,000? That is incredible, y'all. That is incredible.
This will be my last video of the night.
All right, let's get it.
Because y'all were talking about diseases and stuff. I was just about to say, but I forgot about this Chak. I saw a commercial today. They said syphilis in men is up with men who participate in acts of sex with men. But see, I let clowns do what they do. But this is a little bit more dire when it's in newborn babies. So let me play.
Shit, what is that, Mississippi?
There's been an alarming spike in newborn syphilis cases, and it's got the attention of national health officials. The Centers for Disease Control reporting more than 3,700 babies were born with syphilis just last year. That's more than 10 times. According to the agency, congenital syphilis resulted in 51 infant deaths and 231 stillbirths in 2022, which says nearly 90% of those cases could have been prevented. NBC News medical contributor Dr. Natalie Azar joins us now. So, Dr. Azar, according to the CDC, most syphilis cases in the U.S. are among gay and bisexual men. But now we're seeing a spike in women, pregnant women in counties across the U.S., which is unusual. So, break down why this is happening and now.
Well, right. So first of all, just the statistics alone, Sinclair, are so disheartening to know that so many of these cases could have been prevented with appropriate access to prenatal care. And look, if you take a disease like syphilis, so part of it is definitely that some women are just not aware that they have it. Sometimes the symptoms can be transient and non-specific, but it really has more to do with the fact that according to this CDC report, 40% of women who were diagnosed with syphilis did not have a prenatal sort of plan in place. So not only are we talking about just regular healthcare providers, but we're talking about specifically during pregnancy. And the reason for that, language barriers, not having enough not having medical insurance, maybe having to have a job and taking care of a family, not having time to go see someone. So the statistics are really staggering. And I just have to note a 32% increase in the last year. A lot of that we have to really think is also pandemic related, St. Clay.
Yeah, a lot of the effects of COVID are still being seen. I know, Dr. Azar, the CDC is reporting that babies born to women of color are up to 8 times more likely to have congenital syphilis compared to babies born to white women. Of course, that's not some pre-existing condition. So why are we seeing these disproportionate numbers? I know you alluded to some of it.
I know, St. Clay, and the answer is always the same. We see women of color and communities of color always disproportionately affected when it has to do with these diseases that public health is responsible for protecting us for. So that means that these women are not having the appropriate and openings to access. They are not health literate. No one is taking care of these women and making sure that they're getting the care they need. This is another story in a long list of stories that we do.
Or they're being deliberately given these damn diseases.
Allegedly live in these communities.
So let's turn to the healthcare providers, right? Given the spike in deaths and stillborn births, presumably from syphilis, why don't more doctors test pregnant women? And how do you treat syphilis in a pregnant woman?
So the thing is, and as we said, this can be readily diagnosed and readily treated. And there's a couple of things that I think the CDC report really makes very prominent. And that is that if you have a woman who is diagnosed, you begin treatment immediately. It's basically an intramuscular shot of a penicillin for 3 weeks. And the baby can also be treated when the baby is born. There's a blood test for syphilis, but there's also a rapid test that can be done. You have to address syphilis before pregnancy in areas with high rates. And also think about going to places like emergency departments, prisons, substance use recovery facilities. Those are the places where you can catch these women who are at a higher risk. And that involves working with community health folks who are really on the front lines, and you need to collaborate with them in order to see these numbers go down. St. Clay.
Yeah, it really does take a village. NBC News medical contributor Dr. Natalie Azar, thank you so much.
Now they tell you that stuff is happening to you, but then they
say something about this prison thing. Hold it. Let me say something about this prison thing. Number one, they talking about women. I mean, I know they say at first gay and bisexual men. So what they getting it at in the women prison? Just let me know. Or might be some trainers in there giving it out or something, huh? Yes, they are giving this to women, just like Bill Gates. Yep. It got to be giving it to them, because I'm like, wait a minute, they just told you between mostly gay and bisexual men. That's what they told you a minute ago. Somebody
and then why they keep talking about people of color and all this disproportion. They all didn't know that because they were the ones they're giving it to. I mean, duh.
Hey. And you know how they slickly they tell you that you sick because you a nigga.
There you go.
You know how they
I know everybody ain't no pussy around here, so there go. It's kind of weird that they tell you disproportionate. Everybody ain't messing with no pussy, man.
No, but look. I mean, all of that shit. They, because look, the babies is coming out with the shit. Then the babies, I mean, shit, we being born talking about we got heart disease because our grandfather had.
Damn.
Nigga,
Hey, you gay because your father was gay.
I was reading the article earlier, and they were talking about people as young as 3 years old having heart problems, and it says normal.
See?
Okay, well, hold on. We'll pull it up because I covered this when they was talking when they first were talking about this COVID shit and all the deaths and shit, right? All the COVID, 2.5 million children under the age of 5. Nigga, is born with cardiovascular problems, man, and probably die from it. 2.5 million. Is that not an epidemic?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
This is a previous year's study.
Nigga,
Come
it's your
on, man.
granddaddy's fault.
Hey, once they took that yak away from him being able to make his own hot toddy, cutty, man, everything went to shit, man. Everything went to shit.
We ain't know what to start boiling in anymore. We don't know what's greens, the dry out, none of that shit. Niggas don't even know how to make liquor no more.
Dang.
And you got to go to the Europeans, allegedly, to get it made.
Well, I can't.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't find that one article. But this is gonna be like more corresponding. Let's put it like this. Pediatric heart conditions are more common than parents would think. In the United States, it is estimated about 40,000 babies are born with a congenital heart disease or defect each year. That's 1 out of 100. Each year, more than 4,000 children in the United States get Kawasaki disease, a major cause of acquired heart disease in children under 5. Yeah, that's kind of like the article I read earlier. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, all right. While some heart conditions can't be prevented, there are signs that parents can look for and things parents can do to lead to early intervention and better outcomes for children. Childhood heart conditions generally fall into two categories: congenital heart disease, acquired heart disease. Acquired heart disease. Okay, where you get it from? If it's acquired, where you getting it from? All right. Now, heart problems in babies. Signs are trouble gaining weight, bluish colored lips, tongue or nail bed, difficulty with feeding, fast or rapid breastfeeding. Rapid breathing, difficulty breathing even while resting, tired easily while eating, sweating while feeding. Heart problem in children, passing out during exercise, heart palpitations, shortness of breath while being active, chest pain, recurring during sports. Now, I just want to bring this up because I was talking to a guy that was about 40-something years old last week, and he was telling me, I said, man, what's going on with this guy, man? I said, he don't be running no more. He said, no, man, he can't run like he used to. You know, he started having some heart problems, man. And the doctor told him, well, you know, it's normal for people about your age, about 40, you know. So you need to calm down your physical activity. If you're running 5 miles a day, run 2, and that might help you until you can get back up to speed. But he said the doctor told him, you know, it's kind of like, you know, he said you just get to watch, you're getting a little older, so that's probably why you're having a heart murmur or something. I said, that's some bullshit, man. Boy.
What is a heart murmur? Shit. I mean, come on. I mean, I be like, man, we use words, and I think we don't even realize we using some words that is crazy. What is a murmur?
Some shit they made up, nigga. Murmur.
He got a heart murmur. What the fuck is that? Is my heart beating too fast, too hard, too slow? Skipping a beat? What is it? But anyway.
But anyway, let me wrap this up. But anyway, everybody's on here. Shout out the information. You go ahead first since you came home.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, go ahead.
What you want me to say?
I mean, shout out the information. Whatever, you know, somebody.
Oh shit, man. DJ Cuttak 1, man. Supreme Chief Holiday, man. You know, hey man, we get down. It's the Golden Cuttak, man. That's how we do.
All right, that's good. Well, glad you came on. I didn't know who was on the thing, but glad you came on. Thank you, man.
Most definitely, man. I appreciate y'all having me on, man. Y'all need me. Y'all know where to find me, man. Peace.
I take your
Man,
time,
salute, man. Appreciate it, Cuddy, man. That was he tapped in. I was like, I sent him that video though from Instagram and shit. He tapped in, and I was like, hold on, he was calling me. He was like, man, send me the link, man. I'm gonna jump on with y'all, man. I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
what the hell?
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Yeah, we come sit with the gods, man.
All right, take your time.
Man, look, y'all brothers be easy, man. Have a great evening, man. I'm gonna get on up out of here, man.
Word.
Appreciate it, man. I'm tapping in your morning time, man. What time you start in the morning?
Shit, I'll probably start about 6.
6, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'll be on there. You tapped in.
Y'all gentlemen have a great evening, man.
Word. Salute.
Appreciate it, man.
Peace to the chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Word up.
All right. Well, that was all very entertaining, but I just want to say this. And them babies got heart problems. You know, like you said, Dawson, they got to start in the womb. I mean,
But remember, Bernard, but see, we
she a woman.
now.
You know what? She a woman. She
should have brought her on.
Well, I'll call her another time. I'm gonna say she can call in on
Okay.
this issue, but you know, because I knew we had to wrap up and things like that. But you know, this will be a good issue for a woman to talk about. You know, stuff like that. Actually, also next time I come on, I gotta talk about this issue in Canada where they assisting suicide people. You know, you want to kill yourself. You know, they but they were diagnosing. They were diagnosing
people
who were just sad, but they were saying, you know, people that are terminally ill or have mental illness can go for assisted suicide, but they were diagnosing people who were just having regular periods of sadness, but it wasn't nothing serious, so they need to take themselves out. That didn't even take themselves out no way. So they've been misdiagnosing a lot of people.
They're not giving you that's what I'm saying. When we do this stuff, we gotta ask, when did this stuff hot? When did this stuff was the onset of this stuff for them to start doing research and studies, right? Because allegedly, another reason why these babies come out with so much deficiency and stuff is because of what? They're not the mother, and it's the mother and the father, because they are the two, but also they're not breastfeeding anymore. That's not even being promoted anymore. So they're getting artificial wet. What are they getting?
Artificial baby formula.
Even the prenatal shit, dude. That pill, it's a prenatal, it's a pill, dude. That's the culprit right there. Allegedly, they're getting a prenatal pill. Allegedly, women can talk for that. See, I watch and I study. I had when I was married, I was watching and studying a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm watching. That's why I asked my daughter. I said, "Hold on, you gaining a little bit. You're picking up a little bit of pounds now. Are you taking?" I actually asked her this, right? I said, "Are you on birth control? Are you taking a birth control shot or something? Why are you gaining so much weight?" Because that's the number one thing when you start gaining weight. And then another thing is the psychological. Because they're going through what? Their hormones, different chemicals. So their hormones are being altered. So they're going through what, Bernard? Emotional roller coaster. See, we got to pay attention to all this. We think our women, and this is what they've been telling us, our women, are they bipolar? They this, they this. Okay, we need to study it now. Why are our women having such an emotional roller coaster? I'm saying it. Nobody else is saying this. These are the words coming out of my mouth. Allegedly, I'm saying it's about the chemical imbalance, the chemical annihilation on all levels. Right?
You're right.
That's what I'm saying. Allegedly, from PCNJ, which the women know what that is, right? On down to this infamil and all this shit.
I gotta call me a OBGYN to learn to talk about these things. No, I'm joking, man.
Well, if they ain't gonna sit down and do the research and study, then it's gonna be shit. You're gonna get the bullshit.
Hey, look, it's an OBGYN place right up the street called Virginia Physicians of Women. I rode past the other day. I said, "Well, did your OBGYN?" I be like, "What? Daggone shoot. I need to ride by there and sit out and scope the place out." I might see a trainee walking in and get his dag.
Oh my God, don't do it. Don't do it.
But no, it's crazy, man. But they are really doing these women wrong in these hospitals and stuff, man, and it's a damn shame. It's just how it is, brother. You know, I wish we could do more, but people ain't gonna listen to you, man. Hey, man, it ain't over to the fat lady singing, but for a lot of people, man, like I just show you syphilis, but this stuff is dang on a rap, dude. Because that junk can mess with your organs. Actually, tuberculosis is even in the United States, and they say it's having measles outbreaks, all types of stuff going on.
But
you know what? I don't think it's syphilis.
Let me say this too, because I was on another show.
Result of the candy bar.
She was a nurse too. Dawson probably could attest. And she was saying it was a weird situation where this was a foreign lady too. She wasn't necessarily black. She was like one of the foreign people. And she was pregnant and she came in and she was like her hip was going down fast, right? So they tested her. They said they tested her and she tested that she had tuberculosis in the liver. She was like, hold on. What? And that's rare, but it happens. Tuberculosis in the liver. Ask Dawson. I don't know. We might have to call her later tomorrow or something and have a conversation about how do you contract tuberculosis in the liver and what is that? That's what mm-hmm. There's a lot of shit going on, man, that we just in the dark about. You know what I'm saying?
Man, look here, man. Look, I'm gonna pull this up. I'm not gonna read the whole article. Mm-hmm. You can get it on helio.com. You talking about liver, right? You just talking about the liver, right?
Right.
Because I knew a guy who he donated a part of his liver. Matter of fact, he organ donor. I wish he stopped doing that, but it is what it is. Rise in liver failure transplants need to curb high risk. Researchers reported a 262% increase in liver transplantation for acute on chronic liver failure in older patients from 2005 to 21 with alcohol-related liver disease becoming the leading cause during the COVID-19 pandemic. $16,931 younger patients underwent liver transplants with an increase of 194%. So there you go. So you got a rise in liver failure anyway. So I mean that's been going on quite.
Liver failure don't necessarily come with alcohol all the time. So cirrhosis also come with alcohol all the time. But you know what? The mainstream people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? And you could be what I'm saying it is because that could be something going on. They could say diagnosed with something else. Oh, you got diabetes. Oh, you got this. And it could be your liver. You got fatty liver or something. You know what I'm saying? Because of stress, oxidative stress. You know what I'm saying? Environmental stress, physical and emotional stress. All your organs have that's because we are electric and magnetic beings, dog. Why do you think when somebody passed or something, we got emotions. That's why we have so many different emotions. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Certain organs. They operate on different emotions and actions and shit. So you're always constantly in a certain negative state, you know what I'm saying, or a chronic state, them organs gonna be affected. Plain and simple.
Well, look, coming up for next time I come on, I gotta bring up Dawson. I gotta bring up your girl Fanny the Mammy. She could be getting impeached or something like that. I'm not sure, but Fanny the Mammy, she's paying top dollar. Chak, it shows you what you said. Told me before. Women pay too. So good. You don't have to be the John all the time.
Hey, Frank, you can get Frank.
Yo, that's funny.
You get fluid out too, Frank. They're fluid. Then you get fluid out too.
Instead of John, the females do, we'll call it the Jane. You feel me?
Jane and John. Or Jane and Joey.
Or Joanne, mama.
Hey, look, but
Jennifer, you getting Jennifer?
But nevertheless, it's February 1st. Actually, it's hot awareness month too, as they say now. I thought it was just Black History Month, but I guess like I always told you, they got like a lot of things involved in here. So we got the Bob Marley movie coming out, One Love, on the 14th. You know, they got this. There's Ava Duvenay that they brought out. They're gonna be coming around. You know, they be coming to the churches and they're gonna be Biden. Shoot, I wouldn't be surprised Biden pop up at the local coffee shop down the damn street, or come to Kroger spot or one of these damn restaurants around here. I do not know. But I will say this. Shout out to my buddy Turner that turned, I think he turned 43 today. Or was it 42? But nevertheless.
Happy birthday today?
Yeah. But I was just saying that, but we gotta understand this thing is wild right now. And I don't know. It is like really off the chain. Like I've been seeing a lot of crazy stuff. Like the other day, paying for that Mary Magic stick, boy, paying high dollar price.
Married magic stick.
Who said that?
Dawson, she said Brandon Willis need to be impeached for paying for that magic stick with taxpayer dollars.
Wow.
Hey, look, man. You know, somebody, speaking of that song, Magic Stick, somebody sent me a picture of the evolution of Lil' Kim today. And they showed the one when she was 23, 30.
Look at that.
I said, yo.
She looked good. She looked good. She looked good back then, man. I don't know what the fuck.
They trying to. No, you got people saying she look good now. I said, you crazy.
Somebody said that? You said a lady said that?
It was in the comment section, man. I like, y'all.
Of course she said it. They're not gonna hold her accountable. They're not gonna hold her.
Man, Lil' Kim look like something today.
Like some kind of fish or something.
Yeah,
like a blowfish or something. Like a flounder or something.
Well, why y'all before I forget, go ahead and shout your information.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Shit, good looking out for letting me back on, man. You know what I mean? It was a good show, some good topics, Yeah, y'all can holler at me, man. XX Frank Nitty XX on YouTube. XX Nitty Frank XX Nitty Frank XX on Instagram, and then Frank Jones 8115 on Instagram. You know what I mean? Y'all hit me up. Subscribe, salute, you know what I mean?
What you got? Shaq? Go ahead and shout out.
Man, salute, man, to the Chizat, nigga. And everybody on the Pizzano. Yeah, man, this was a good broadcast. We informing people, man,
Don't forget, you're a jackass and a loser.
Yeah. I beat it. Hey, who had that song, Frank? I'll beat it.
Red Man.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And he used to call him a jackass. But look,
Charles Barkley is a jackass.
Yeah, she said he's very intelligent. So they let you know what. So these people they know what's going on, but they choose to play ball pretty much. Go along and get along. So they ain't no dummies. Not about no far.
Well, Gayle King told you that he know what he doing. That's what she said.
He know what he doing.
Well,
she know what she doing too.
You know the thing about Barkley? I'm gonna break down. He wore the dress. Oh,
he wore the dress too.
The dress.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my God. He wore two of them. Matter of fact, he had one in the commercial recently, and he dressed up as like a homosexual, whatever the hell that shit. Metrosexual, whatever that shit is, when he was at the Olympic Games. Yeah. He dressed up kind of crazy.
Man, these motherfuckers, boy, they. Ooh, see, that's what I'm saying. You see, I listen. See, look here, man. Listen to what she was saying, dog. Listen to what she was saying. She said, Charles, you done made it to the upper class now. You in? Are you? They pretty much saying, hey, you in? We gonna give you a try. Oh, Charles, he's a grown man. He's never been to a play.
Broadway
Did you
play.
say something like that? Huh?
A Broadway play, yeah.
A Broadway play.
I'm
You
gonna
mean
take
to
you
tell me?
to Lion King.
So hold on. You mean to tell me as a grown man, because you ain't never been to a Broadway play, that's supposed to take some points away from you? Like, who fucking standards? See what I'm saying? See the bullshit, G. But hey, if you want to be she pretty much said if you want to be a part of it, and this is all we keep reading, if you want to be a part of that, this is what you got to do. You be a part of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be, hey, you know.
And hey, look, if you want to be in the show, you got to be a pro hoe.
Damn. A pro hoe.
With professional.
Mm-hmm.
Drop it like it's hot. But go ahead and finish out the information.
Yeah, man. So y'all can tap in with your boy Chak_Edwards on Instagram and Shaq Edwards on Facebook. YouTube is Shaq Waller. But you know, like I said, I'm tapped in with DJ Cuddy in the morning. It's Cut Tech. It's gonna be Supreme Chief Holla on YouTube or DJ Cut Tech 1 on YouTube. I think he streamed through both of them. He streamed Simon Cassidy streamed through both of them, I think, in the morning time. And it's in the morning, but shit, it lasts sometimes. It be going all day. The panel be open all day. Shit, probably like
I know
7, 8, 9 o'clock night. They be having long streams sometimes. But yeah, that's where I be at.
All right. Well, I mean, pretty interesting now.
Hey, well, hold on. I got one more.
Go
I got
ahead.
a couple more because these where I be at. Because I've been on them last night too. These last 2 nights, they be up. They like the insomniacs, Frank. OT, my guy OTK. These all American Indians. These are people that they us, but they know their heritage. You know what I'm saying? They giving out good history, real American history, coming straight out of, you know what I'm saying, the areas that they from. So it's open to knowledge on YouTube. Matter of fact, I think they still live now because I might go over there and see what they talking about because they be dropping some real good information. If you want to find some real good information, man, they be talking about all this American slavery and the slavery shit and American Indian and, you know, white, black stuff. They be putting up some real good information and you be having some good views and dialogue. So, yeah, check out Open to Knowledge on YouTube. Yeah.
You got and you got Ava Duvenay. You got Ava Duvenay talking about the Holocaust. You're like, what the hell that got to do with anything, man? Come on, man. That's why he's bringing this up that passes anti-Semitism nonsense.
Why she don't talk about our Holocausts? Why she don't talk about the Devil's Punch Bowl? Why they don't talk about? Come on, Frank, talk to me, brother. Is that not a Holocaust?
I can't
We need to
stand
look at the definition of a Holocaust again.
And the movie is called what? Origin. No, it's the origin.
Wasn't she down with George Soros, man?
Come on, man.
It's like I don't mess with
Hey,
it.
man.
I mean, there's certain little documentary she had that 13th Amendment one was out. It was cool. She broke down a little, prison and industrial, slavery thing. I feel her, but that was about it.
Let me bring this down and let me say this to Dawson. Dawson, you're right. You're not a jackass just because you see the same thing going on. Besides, I got to bring up another woman that's paying for the magic stick. Cori Bush paying her her lover for her husband for security or whatever. But I just want to say this. Cori Bush is not being they're not after her for that. Cori Bush said that she did not support everything Israel was doing. So AIPAC and them said we're gonna get people who support Israel. And if you don't support Israel, we're gonna bring you out of office. That's what's going on. That's why they're trying to get her out of her seat. So it's a little thing.
But
like
you see how murky this shit is, man. You see how murky and sneaky politics is, man. Because he was
able to screw.
Man, yeah.
They the ones that putting the screw in your back pocket. Ding, ding. And they about to unscrew the bumper. Ding. That's how they gonna do her. But it is what it is, brother. Hey, once I told you, and y'all need to listen to that guy, Brother Nathaniel Capel. Once you get in the bed with the Creed people, as Frank call them, hey, baby, once you start talking against them, you're anti-Semitic. Even Governor Kemp in Georgia let
But you can
know.
say anything about us though. But that's a Republican state. See, I told you, man. They both that's bipartisanship. That was some bipartisan stuff right there. The state legislature, all of
Of course, man.
the state legislature, they're probably a lot of them. What? They're mostly Republican, right? Let's just keep it real.
We can look it up.
Hey, look, man. It's called shadow boxing, and they boxing in the back, but then shaking hands in the front.
But look, another thing too, and this is coming out of Texas by some, I think, Democrat and Republican. I think out of the state, House of State, whatever. But you remember when everybody talking about these so-called black folks talking about reparations and shit. Well, they got the HR 4321, where they trying to get it passed where no state, federal or state, is legally allowed to give reparations to anybody.
I heard about that's Republicans doing that. The conservatives doing
Yeah,
that.
man. Some
See,
Kemp, what's the nigga name? Kemp or some shit up, but
Was
he
it Kemp?
He went one of them behind it.
Matt
Who?
Kemp?
I don't know his name. I think it's Kemp or some shit. I don't know.
Oh yeah. I remember that. Yeah, I know about the bill. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
And then they don't even break down no legitimate reason why they want to oppose it. You see, but the reason is because it's for us. But see, look, they just like they full of it with the migrant thing because a lot of them get free they get free labor. Because remember, I told you the 86 Amnesty Act, Ronald Reagan wrote the 86 Amnesty Act, man. Giving them amnesty, bro. I'm telling you, they both do it, man. The Republicans and the Democrats do it, man. That was in 86.
Frank, that's what I was trying to find a connection, dog. Remember when I told you Cardi B? Remember I told you Cardi B came on talking about how her favorite person is what's Ronald Reagan's chick name, wife name?
Nancy Reagan.
Nancy Reagan was her. Remember? I was like, well, what the fuck? What was it? There you go, right there. Because she's a mind. She technically would have been an image. She probably was. Her parents probably was illegal coming into the country anyway, or came in on that. See, these people, you gotta realize who dog. All you motherfucking niggas that's Cardi B fans, G. You just spit in y'all face, dog. In y'all face. Dummies.
Damn,
Straight dummies, G. Straight dummies. Spit in y'all face. And we know how Reagan numbers did for us in America, dog. We know what the hell that shit did.
They shit.
See what I'm saying?
But see, and then you had the crime bill after that in the 90s. Ooh, with the Democrats. Damn, they double dipped us. They double dipped the shit. You had the Republicans and the Democrats. But then you had the Democrats in the you know what I'm saying, in the 60s with the civil rights shit.
And low key, they gonna mess around and double dip you with this reparation. Because I'm thinking, like, hold on. Because people keep, slavery. And then these same Negroes is denying that white folks were slaves in America, dog. They were slaves too.
Well, the real slaves, actually.
So don't they get when they want to get reparations too? See, we got see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, dog? And it's documented. It's documented that they came over as indentured servants. That's the name they give them. They gave them that status when they came over there. But technically, they were slaves. Allegedly, that's what the damn Civil War was about. Which one Civil War was a rebellion. Because ain't no legal document in Congress stating no Civil War, nigga. Propaganda.
That's hella propaganda, man. Man.
It was a rebellion, man. Because of what? Wasn't no jobs. All the jobs was in the South. Making money. People were making money. So who was in the South at that time, Frank? Talk to me.
I know. And it was all Masonically like linked anyway. It was all, you know what I'm saying? Like they was all linked up back in the day and shit anyway. So it's just like they could all play a part of the propaganda. All right, we're the Masons on the Democratic fucking the Union side. Okay, yeah, we're the Masons on the fucking Confederate side. You know what I'm saying? It's like
it wasn't no such thing as no white or black thing to that point. It still was a status, but it didn't have no particular race on the white or black. That was a status, which is still is today. But what they did is, like you said, some of those people that was on the Masons, where they was melanated, where they was copper color, where they was European, where they was Asian, where they was African, where they was American, they all was working together at one point, and they motherfuckers did what? They pulled a coup on the other ones, which would have been us in America, the original people in America. They pulled a coup on it, then they flipped it, the black and white, to become a race thing. And status. It always was a status. If you had property, right? Why you think it was so important for them to do the American Indian Act and all this, the Homestead and all this racial integrity act? All that shit was to get you into a status of not being able to be what?
That white.
So you couldn't be subjected. Yes. See, but the white was.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
No, I just want to bring them up. I just want to say that. KingMedia.com, 1987 BJ1. That's X or Twitter. Bernard 11. Where is it? KingMedia.com. Bernard 1120. Downside 1919 BJ Cash. Yeah, man. I was getting a little sleepy, man. So I almost stumbled over words, man. But it's all good. I got it now.
Man, take care of the bed, man. You ain't no night
you
out,
good, man.
No,
you good. Yeah, you good. No, I'm just saying, but I just wanted to shout out my own information before we close out. But yeah, no, it's all good. I just yeah, it's all good. Hey, look. Yeah, you are exactly right.
Hey, look, that's the information you would get in documents for records and documents put on, like I said, the channels I just shouted out. So that's what they do. They actually go over the documents and records, pull records and documents and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's important. That's fact. And then that that resonates the truth right there. You see what I'm saying? And that's another thing too. It's just like we know who we are, man. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, man. But they want us to be, you know what I'm saying? You know what they want us to be? They want us to be those status terms, man. You know what I mean? And not get what the status terms come with, you know what I mean? If it's dead in law, what you gonna get, right? If it's dead by, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? If it's if there's no standing in law, if society don't recognize you by that term, what you gonna get? Nothing. Like we keep constantly not getting. And see, that's the thing. Both sides can keep constantly playing on us with these misnomer terms. You know what I mean? Like, but they can still use that fake white status term and still use that on some status because, you know what I mean? Like everybody, they're conditioned. I mean, with perks come with it, you know what I mean? And plus they're conditioned to think that they're above. You know what I mean?
Well, this is how it is, man. You know, we got a lot of things to figure out. Like I said, we got 28 more days in this so-called month and
28 more days, 29 days. It's leap year?
It's leap year, man. Leap the room, goddamn.
Man, man, better leap that. Damn, man.
Hey, look, man. One thing that coming in common. When you have a presidential year is always in a leap year. Pay attention. It was a leap year in 2029. And matter of fact, 2020. Let me bring this up. You had the 49ers played the Chiefs in 2020, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then a virus was unleashed the next month. Joe Biden, Trump for president. Remember? Things are not always what they seem. It seems like a deja vu play. The only thing that might be coming around this time is that you might have Michael Obama running. But that's another story for another day. I just pointed out to you, they got the same script running over again and again. the wheels on the bus go round, 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 and round. And it also shows you, hey, that I'm not a conspiracy theorist, I'm not a jackass, and I'm not a clown. So the next time I come on, I already played, but I'm gonna actually I'm gonna make my business listen to one of the clowns, maybe one of his CNN nightly broadcasts with this failing show. Cause maybe I can put a red nose on his goddamn head. Daggone with that
What you
clown.
talking about?
Talking about Barkley.
Oh, Barker.
Yeah. So I
But
got to
see,
show.
you know what the thing is towards you too. Like I was saying, this is all propaganda with these two, man. But man, I'm saying I felt lost my train of thought. My bad, but shit.
We don't worry about it, but it's okay.
Yeah,
But look,
man, I lost my train of thought.
look, don't worry
Right,
about
was
it.
thinking about that booty.
Y'all, but look, y'all two has been very entertaining. And have a good night. And we'll and we'll
Yeah,
catch you
salute.
Oh shit,
right
peace,
next
peace.
week. All right.
All right.
For sure.
Yo.
For sure.
Mhm.